Okay, we should be live.
And we're live.
We need to get like intro and outro recordings, like videos.
Yeah, should make
Like
them. I remember I
yeah,
had one for the Star Wars one or
yeah, you
shorts.
did right. Yeah, yeah. Can you do that?
Yeah,
Can you
yeah, totally.
make that? And I don't have to. I don't have to do it.
I'm gonna see if I can.
So wait, is it? Are we live? I'm not trying to
Oh
see.
yeah, yep. Okay, I'm logged on. Yep.
Um, where's my stream? Hold on.
There. I said howdy ho in the chat.
To all the 0 people watching.
Well, there's one. It's me.
One is you. Okay, how do I find my own stream? Hold
Sometimes
on.
it seems like it takes a few minutes for it to go out.
Oh really?
Yeah. Because I noticed like when Jens goes live, like I'll be waiting for his show, and then like he'll have already been talking for like a minute before it shows up.
Uh,
So
let me see if I can pull it up. Hold on. Give me a second. Other phone. I mean, we could still talk, but let me pull it up on my other phone.
I wonder if anyone even knows it's you still, because you changed your name so many times.
Yeah. Mm, I guess I'll keep. Guess I'll keep my name for now. This one. You know,
Yeah, it's pretty good.
it's pretty good. Yeah. Or I can go back to music and movies or whatever.
Oh yeah.
Movies and music or something. Was that better? Music and movies.
I don't know. I thought it was kind of corny, but I mean, I get it. it. You might
Yeah.
get more views with a name like that, but you know, it's just so generic. But it's
Yeah.
not bad. It's not bad. It's just
I know. I know.
I'm picky about that kind of thing.
Yeah, I'm clicking on our stream, but I'm not. It won't open. Is it? Can you open it?
Yeah, I'm looking at it right now on my phone.
Really? What the hell, YouTube? Um, shit. Why is never simple? Everything always complicated.
Why's it gotta be so complicated?
It's not opening the thing.
Whoa,
It
what was
won't
that?
open the new. Was this old stuff? It won't open my new stream. Can you send me the YouTube link to the stream? Text it to me
Yeah.
so I can open it. It's not showing me my own thing. Search.
Okay, I sent it.
Okay, thanks.
Guess I better give you a like.
Okay, sweet.
There's some quality content.
Yeah. Okay, great, awesome. Chat test. Okay, great, awesome. Okay, it's being. Chat test. Okay, great, awesome. Okay. What should we talk about?
I have no idea. This is the thing. It's like it's hard to. Once we get rolling, we're good though. We just
Yeah,
gotta
once we
get
get
rolling.
rolling. Once we get rolling. Have you seen any movies lately or no?
Um, what did I watch? Oh well, yeah, Me, Myself, and Irene. That was the last movie I watched.
Oh yeah, yeah. Yeah, I
That was so
gotta
fucking.
sorry, that was excellent. Yeah, I gotta watch that. Hello?
Right.
Okay. So I hit it by accident.
It's just I love that movie. It's like it has so many jokes that they would never do nowadays in Hollywood. It's fucking awesome. I
Oh
remember when I
yeah.
first watched it, I didn't like it that much when I saw it in the theater. I thought it was okay, but
Yeah.
watching it again, I was like laughing so hard. I was like, "This is awesome!" Like I love the scene. He's like in a diner, and there's like these two dykes sitting next to him. He's like, "How's it
Yeah.
going, fellas?"
Fellas.
They like just look at each other like, "What?"
That's funny.
Like they would never be able to do that nowadays.
Yeah, probably. I haven't.
Movies.
Yeah, I don't remember what happens. And I saw it, but I don't remember that movie. But
It's Farrelly Brothers, the guys who did Dumb and Dumber.
yeah, and they did something about Mary too, right?
Yeah, that's a
I think
great movie too.
it's kind of like something. It's kind of like something about Mary, right? Like similar
A little bit where it's got kind of
plot.
just got like a lot of crude humor.
Yeah, yeah,
Yeah. Something about Mary, I like that movie better than Me, Myself, and Irene, but they're both good.
yeah, yeah. Oh, so they did Dumb and Dumber too. Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, they're awesome. Yeah, that was great.
Did you see the sequel, the Dumb and Dumber 2?
I'm not sure if I actually watched it. I know it came out.
Yeah.
Did you see it? Did you watch it?
Yeah, yeah. I was like so disappointed. Like the
That's
first
the
half of
one.
it's kind of funny, but the second half is it just all goes downhill.
I'm not sure if I saw it or if I just saw clips from it. I don't know. When did it come out? Before the pandemic or whatever, right?
Yeah,
When did it
yeah.
come out?
I don't remember exactly what year it came out.
Um, that's the one he's in the mental hospital and he's faking it for 20 years or something.
Yeah, yeah,
He meets him. That's the one, right?
yeah, yeah.
It's like, I gotcha, or something. That's so,
Yeah,
that's
that
so funny.
movie it starts out good, but like about halfway through, it just starts to get not funny. But
Yeah. Well, they filmed it, what, like, how long after the first one? Like, a long time later, right?
God, I think at least 20 years.
20, 10, 20 years?
I think 20 years.
When did the first one come out?
It came out like 94 or 95.
Really? I thought it was 2000s. It came out in the 90s.
Yeah,
Really? It's that old?
yeah. I remember I saw it in the theater. I
Oh,
loved it. I
cool.
still love that movie. It's one of my all-time favorites, if not my
Yeah.
all-time favorite. It's definitely like top two.
Yeah. I pull so many clips from that movie. So, but when did it come out? 1994. Holy shit, dude. Also, the second one was like 20 years, was like 2014 or something.
I think so, somewhere in there.
Yeah, 2014. So exactly 20 years later. Wow. That's crazy. Yeah. Imagine making a sequel 20 years later. It's so crazy.
It's like or like that Top Gun sequel. That was like even longer.
Oh yeah, yeah. I've never seen it yet even. But you said it was really good.
Yeah, I liked it.
Yeah.
It's not. It wasn't like it had like some member berries, but it wasn't like too heavy-handed. It was kind of its own
Uh,
story. I don't know. It kind of had a little bit of retread thematically, but I liked it.
right, right. Wasn't it just like what do you call it? Like a commercial for the military industrial complex or
Yeah,
something.
pretty much. I think both of them. Yeah.
Pretty much. But that's okay. It wasn't woke or whatever, right? That was the big that was the big
No,
thing. It wasn't a woke movie.
yeah, not really. I mean, the only
Yeah.
thing that some people said was woke was one of the pilots was a female, but I didn't think that was that big a deal.
Oh.
Like me and
That's fun.
Jens were like totally arguing about it, and he was all like, "There can't be female pilots," and blah blah blah. And I'm like, dude, there are female pilots. It's not like we're not like in the 30s, you
Yeah. What's next? Like a black pilot or something?
know.
Yeah, that's well. Yeah, I don't know. I'm sure they have them. Whether they're good or not, I don't know. I'm sure they have female pilots.
Yeah, well, there was like Amelia Earhart. Well, she did crash and disappear, but still, she was a female pilot.
Yeah, they're always crashed. Female ones are the ones always crashing. The the one, the I just saw the salty cracker video, salty cracker guy. He just
It sounds familiar. I don't know. I don't know who he
or
is off the top of my head though.
one of the YouTuber guys. So he just put out a video and then talking about remember the plane hit the helicopter the other few weeks ago or something.
Yeah, yeah,
Remember that one? So the helicopter pilot was a woman, and then so he's talking about that for I don't know, maybe saying that she's the DEI or something like that, maybe.
yeah. It's
But
possible. It seems like it's crazy how many like plane incidents there have been lately.
yeah, and a lot of them are seem to be women and stuff too.
Yeah,
It's weird. It's almost as if women don't belong in the industry. We have to go back to Sharia law or something. I don't know. Yeah, I kind of admire how those Arab countries they like keep women like with the burqas and all that shit. Keep them in their keep them in their place. You know what I mean?
I,
I kind of admire that.
I think I think that's too much. But they don't
they
let
don't
them
let,
drive either.
they don't let them drive and shit. That's pretty awesome.
But they put them in the burkas and shit because they don't want to lust after women or something or keep the.
They don't want other guys like looking at their chicks or something like that. I guess. I kind of get it. I kind of get it.
Yeah,
But
Halalaka, do not look at my woman.
Allah Akbar. Yeah. But yeah, I
Yeah, I
don't
haven't
know.
really watched much of any movies or anything lately. Just YouTube here and there, but
Yeah. Do you even watch YouTube that much or that often or what?
a little bit. It's just lately I've been falling asleep really early. Like last night was the first time I didn't fall asleep at like 8 for like weeks.
But then what time do you wake up if you go to bed early?
Well, usually I wake up at like 3 in the morning and then I can't fall asleep for like 4 hours. And I fall asleep at like 7 and then I wake up again
Oh,
like 10 or something. I don't know. It's just my schedule's been kind of fucked up, but I'm getting back to normal.
yeah, yeah. You don't do any like exercise like go running or anything like that, do you?
Oh, I do.
Oh, you do? What do
Yeah,
you what's your routine or what?
I do about an hour on the elliptical every day. I have an elliptical machine.
Oh, okay. Is that the
It
that
kind of looks
one?
like
Okay.
skis, you know?
Yeah. Okay. I kind of yeah. You do that.
Yeah,
Cool.
pretty much every day. Some days I miss or don't feel like it, but most days I do.
You do it for like an hour.
Yeah.
Does that? What does that do for you? What does that do for you?
Just keeps me in shape. Yeah.
That's cool. Maybe
I'm not like all muscular and stuff, but it's like it just keeps me toned.
it's like cardio. Is that your whole body or just your legs or what is that?
Yeah,
Or
it's your
your
whole body.
cardio?
It works your arms and your chest and
Oh, okay.
hips and legs and everything. I like it. It makes
Okay.
me feel good. That's why I got hooked on it like years ago.
Where'd you get that machine? You just bought
My
it?
my aunt bought it for me like years ago.
Oh, crazy.
Well, she bought it for me and my brother.
Oh, crazy. Yeah, maybe I should do that or something. I don't know.
Yeah,
I don't do much. Occasionally I'll go walking, go for a walk, or yeah, I don't do much. But I work around the house. I clean and do shit, clean the house and stuff,
yeah,
and you know, go to work and stuff. Uh, yeah, not a whole lot of exercising, but I should do more stuff. But I like to go surfing, but I just never get around to it. I don't know, never do it.
yeah, man. I would love to learn how to surf. I've never
Yeah.
been. I've been boogie boarding, but never surfing.
Okay. Yeah. One problem is I don't own a surfboard, so I probably should buy a surfboard if I want to go surfing. I guess that'd probably be the first step. Buy a surfboard.
Yeah, well, yeah, that's probably the first step.
Or like you can rent them, but that's just like another obstacle to another thing preventing me from actually doing it.
Yeah, it looks fun. I've just never had the
Yeah.
opportunity to try it. I totally would.
Yeah. It's funny because I'm in Hawaii. It's like I could do it so easily, but I just never do it. I'm just lazy or something. I don't know. It's weird. I used to do it, but I don't know. I guess I just get older and getting old. Like I don't know, like my metabolism or whatever it is slows down or something. I don't know. I gotta fight. You gotta fight that, right? You gotta fight that
Yeah,
getting old stuff or whatever.
yeah.
Yeah.
Getting old sucks.
Yeah. Yeah.
I can't believe how old I am. I was just like, man, I really fucked my whole life up. I could have been somebody, and I fucked it all up.
I know. Me too. I could have been somebody. I could.
Could have gone to
That's how I
state,
feel.
or like
That's how I
North
feel, man.
America.
Yeah, yeah. If the coach had put me in fourth quarter, what is
Yeah.
it? we could have won. We could have won the game. I'd be in a mansion with my soulmate, sitting in a hot tub,
Yeah.
hot tub with my soulmate.
If only I had a time machine.
Yeah.
I've been looking into it for myself.
Like Kip, you know anything about time machines or something? What does he say?
Yeah, I think something like that.
Something.
I haven't seen that in so long. That's a great movie. One of the
Oh, that
best.
guy. So the director of he did the Minecraft movie, right? I think, right?
Oh yeah, yeah, you're right.
Same guy, same director.
Yeah, I did hear that.
Yeah, I wonder. Have you seen Minecraft? I mean, I haven't seen it, but have you seen it?
No, no. I watched that trailer, but I've
Like,
never played Minecraft or had any
yeah,
interest. So I like, you know,
I know. That's the thing. Do you have to like play? Maybe you have to play Minecraft to get the movie because I never played it either. So I don't think I would. I probably wouldn't get it so much. Like Nick Fuentes. I always talk about him, right? Nick
yeah,
Fuentes. He said he saw that movie twice. He was he was on the Hodge. I think it was on the Hodge Twins podcast. I told you about that.
yeah.
And then they're talking. He said he saw the Minecraft movie twice, and he said he grew up with Minecraft. That's his. He's 25 or whatever, so his
Oh,
generation grew up with it or something. So he loved it. He said so. Maybe it's a generational thing. Or I don't know. I'm not really sure.
Yeah, I don't
But
even know what you do in the game. It just looks like all blocky and shit. Looks like something that would have come out on like the old Nintendo in the 80s or
yeah,
something.
it looks like building Lego or something, right? Like I know Lego. It looks like Lego stuff.
Yeah, it does.
I guess that's what it is. I have no idea.
Me
You
neither.
build you build stuff, but then do you fight each other, fight other builders or something? I don't know.
I have no
I have
idea.
no idea. I have no idea. But yeah, the movie looks like shit, but I guess people seem to like it. So you seen Red Letter Media? They're talking about it and stuff. You seen?
I watched a little bit of it, them talking about it, because they
So
said
there's
something like they walked halfway out or something. They didn't even watch the
yeah,
whole
I think
movie.
they walked out halfway or something. But there's did you see what they're talking about? The chicken jockey. There's a meme or something. Chicken jockey thing. So the kids will go there to the movie, and then they'll like destroy the movie theater during the chicken jockey scene. Have you heard about that?
No.
Okay, so there's like a character in the movie or in the game called the chicken jockey, which I don't know what it is, but in some character,
Yeah.
I think it looks like a zombie or something. And then I think there's like a boxing match in the movie. I don't really know. And then supposedly Jack Black's character or something, he goes like chicken jockey, he like announces it or something, chicken jockey or something.
Yeah.
And then I guess kids that know what it is, all the Minecraft people, go see the movie. They all jump up and they start like throwing their food and drinks like all everywhere
What?
or something, and then they'll like destroy the whole theater, and then they end up like leaving a huge mess, and then like running out of the theater and stuff.
Weird.
It's like a whole thing. It's like been on the news or something. It's like a some you never heard about it. Huh?
No,
Yeah.
that's
Yeah,
strange.
some weird thing.
Why would you go to a movie you like just to trash the theater, like halfway through or whenever a certain scene ends?
Yeah,
That's strange.
I'm assuming it's towards the. I'm hoping it's towards the end of the movie. Maybe I don't know if. Yeah, it's a very weird thing, but yeah, they were talking about it. Red Letter Media. It was pretty funny their discussion, and then hold on. He said, "Well, at least they're getting kids are going back to the movies or something like that. At least they're getting people in the movie theaters, and then they're like destroying the destroying the theaters." It's funny.
I gotta watch the rest of that.
Yeah, it's one of the last one or two videos they put out. I forget.
Yeah, those guys are so funny.
Yeah, they're awesome.
One thing I like about them too is that they don't do live streams. They never went down the live stream route. They just make awesome videos, you know.
Oh yeah, they never do live stream. Totally.
Nothing against live streams. I mean, we're on one right now, but you know what
Yeah, I hate live streams.
I
I hate fucking that. No, just kidding. So it says we have three viewers. That's me watching on my phone, you watching on your phone, and me watching on the TV. Maybe.
mean. That's
Is
awesome.
that the three people?
We're our
Oh.
own biggest fans.
Yeah. After the, you taught me how to edit the YouTube video, so after the stream, I can edit it. Maybe
Yeah,
take out like make it take out the I don't know whatever. Make
well,
it
that's
better.
what I notice. A lot of like people who do like reaction videos, like watch a movie and react. They'll like clip it, you know, and just
Oh
like
really?
clip little parts of their commentary about the movie or different scenes, so they're not playing like big chunks of the movie, you know.
Oh, you mean after the fact or something?
Yeah, it's like they'll record themselves watching it, and
Uh
then
huh.
they'll edit it up, chop it up to where it's will pass the copyright.
Oh yeah, yeah,
The only reason I know that my brother's he's really into watching like reaction videos, like of people watching movies for the first time.
yeah, yeah. I know. I don't know how they get away with some of that stuff. But yeah, I guess. I mean, yeah. See, chop it up or something. Yeah, I was watching another YouTube. Kind of like, remember when I was reacting to John reacting to something,
Yeah.
and this other guy was doing that similar thing. I feel he was reacting to another YouTuber reacting to something, to a movie or something. It's kind of funny. Like we should do that. We should do that again. You know, like react to other people reacting to
Yeah.
something, like a Inception kind of thing.
Yeah.
Funny. That'll
Reaction,
be our
reaction.
yeah. That's our niche, whatever niche YouTube niche. Is it niche or niche?
I think it's niche, but I don't know.
Niche,
It might be able to be pronounced either way. I guess maybe
niche. Yeah, I don't know.
depending on if you're English or something.
Yeah,
Yeah, they all talk fucked up in there in England and shit.
yeah, they'll talk wrong English, or something.
They say bloody everything, but like,
It's not fair because like if you're if you're from UK or England or whatever, they speak English, and if you're from Japan, they speak Japanese. China, Chinese, whatever. But America is English. It's not Americanese. I mean, I guess Australia, it's kind of the same thing, but it should be like Americanese or something.
yeah.
You know?
I
I don't know.
remember Captain E used to give me shit sometimes because of things I'd say, and I'm like, "Sorry, dude, I speak American. I don't speak English.
Yeah. It's
We
like,
speak
why
American around here, around these
speak?
parts."
Yeah, exactly. Speak American. American. Yeah, I guess I had some point with that, but I forget what my grander greater point was with that, but
Well,
I
maybe
forget.
when you remember it, you can circle back to
Yeah, circle back.
it.
Mm, I forget. Anyways, it's something about not being accused of racism or something. Like Japanese never get accused of being racist, even though they're like. I mean, not really. Like sometimes they do, but in general, even they're like pretty homogenous society, they don't really get accused of so much racism. But I
I've seen
forget
like
what
they
my
have like Japanese only restaurants and shit.
yeah,
Like you have to be from Japan to enter them.
yeah,
That's pretty discriminating.
yeah. I guess that's only some places, maybe like a response to all the tourism or something, some kind of backlash thing. But yeah, I don't think that's like a widespread thing. Um, but yeah, I guess it's legal. I guess they don't. It's not illegal or whatever to do that. Um, I think it's probably more of a language thing. I think if you were a foreigner but you went in there and you spoke Japanese, they'd probably let you come in, go in, enter or
Yeah.
whatever. I'm assuming, but I don't really know. Yeah, man. Should I keep going back to Japan every year or whatever, or should I just give up, or I don't
Give up. Why?
know.
Why would you give up?
I'm just like, when is it enough? Like when have I gone there enough time? Like, yeah, does it? I don't know.
I don't know. I guess as long as you enjoy it, you should.
Yeah, I guess so. Yeah,
Is it true like their toilets are all crazy like in South Park? Where Randy
yeah,
discovers like
yeah,
the Japanese toilet and he's like, ooh, ooh. He's like, I
yeah,
gotta get one of these Japanese toilets.
yeah. No, it's true. Yeah, they all have the electric bidet stuff
Wow.
everywhere. Like even public toilets, pretty much.
Wow.
Like yeah, like Starbucks and stuff. Occasionally, you'll come across a toilet just like a regular toilet with no bidet, but it's not too often. But generally, most places have the bidet. They used to have those ones like in China where it's like a hole in the ground kind of thing. Those kind of toilets where you
Yeah.
squat. They used to have a lot of those back in the day, but I think they got rid of most of them. And maybe you might come across one of those somewhere, but not so much anymore. I think. But yeah, they're pretty crazy about the toilet stuff. Like every home toilet has a bidet thing, whatever, and then every hotel, every whatever. But even like public bathrooms, like have it too, which is pretty crazy. And Starbucks and all that stuff, they pretty much all have them. So
Wow.
pretty interesting. Yeah.
Never used one.
Yeah, and then I don't know, like if it's your home one, it's maybe it's good. I don't know if a public one is if you want to should be sharing those. I'm not really sure if it's good to
Yeah.
be have
Where's
a
the
public
water
one.
coming from? They-
there's like a little thing that their little spout that pops out. It's like electric. It goes in and out kind of thing. So it'll pop out and then it'll spray your butt or whatever, and then it'll like recede back into the thing. It'll like
so
come
strange.
out and go back in. Yeah, I mean it's pretty cool. I mean, but I mean they're I don't know. I mean I guess they're lucky. Their societies like that. I mean America could probably do that too, but America would probably never do that. But um, it's probably a good idea, I guess. But
Yeah. It seems like, well, it makes sense. You'd be more clean, you know.
yeah,
But
I mean it can't hurt or whatever, probably. But yeah, America will probably never do that. But like here in Hawaii, I've heard because we get a lot of Japanese tourists over here, in the Waikiki. So uh, I've talked with customers. They've the Japanese people will talk about it, like whether the toilet has a bidet or not. Like they'll just talk about it, and then apparently a lot of the Waikiki hotels they have those toilets now because because customers are mainly Japanese.
yeah.
So a lot of the hotels have those kind of toilets too over here. Um, so they'll like talk about it. They'll say like, "Oh, my hotel has a." They call it washlet. Washlet is like the name of the is like means bidet toilet.
Yeah.
And they say like my hotel has it, and then or they'll say, "Oh, my hotel doesn't have it" or something, and then they'll like talk about it. I'm driving, I'm listening, people's conversations, and they'll just like talk about it, like just like it's regular conversation.
Like these American swine.
Yeah,
Why don't they have
it's
bidets?
dirty Americans. Yeah, I think it's a good idea, but
Do you ever
it's
hear Japanese people making fun of Americans?
um I'm not that's not really. Uh not yeah.
That'd be
No,
funny. I'd love to hear like another culture, like if I could understand their
yeah.
language, like making fun of Americans.
Yeah, yeah.
That'd be so cool.
Like maybe yeah. Probably because they know that when I'm around Japanese, usually they know that I speak Japanese because my customers or something.
Yeah.
So maybe they don't talk too much about. But if I didn't speak Japanese, maybe they would maybe they would say something.
Yeah.
If you go to Japan, then they'll probably more people will talk about foreigners of it. Like that probably happens more over there, I guess.
Yeah.
But Yeah. I guess like a lot of foreigners cause trouble in Japan. Like apparently, like they're on the news and stuff. Like
I've heard of that Johnny Somali guy. You've heard of
yeah,
that guy?
yeah, yeah. I'm following his whole drama thing. He's in South Korea, right? Locked up or not locked up, but he's gonna be locked up in South Korea.
Yeah,
He's
yeah,
about to be locked up. Yeah,
yeah. There's a
yeah,
YouTube channel called Decoy Voice that covers has been covering him here and there over like the last really long time,
yeah,
like
yeah,
many months. So I
yeah,
kind of followed a little bit of it.
yeah. I watch him too. Yeah, he's pretty good. Yeah, legal mindset. Legal mindset's the guy that's like got all the new information usually on the Johnny Somali stuff, and then
Oh yeah, yeah. I remember that guy. Yeah.
yeah, legal mindset. He does like a lot of live streams, and then I just found out about him a few months ago because of the Johnny Somali stuff. So I follow him now, but then he covers a lot of like anime, like like Asian stuff or whatever, and
Yeah.
then I saw his live stream from like a year ago or year or two ago, and then Nina was on the stream with him.
Whoa, no way.
Yeah, her and like some other people. I'm
Wow.
like, fuck,
Well,
Nina gets around.
bless
She's
her heart.
bless her heart. I was like, Nina. Like, oh, now I can't watch Legal Mindset anymore. Damn it. God damn it.
She's been on like a ton of channels.
Yeah, she's a Chrissy Mayer. Chrissy Mayer,
Yeah, the comedian.
comedian chick.
I don't know
Bless
if
her
she
heart.
goes on that. Was it Nerdrotic? I never watched that guy, but I know she
Oh
used to
yeah,
go on there a lot.
yeah. She's like with the whole crew, I guess. Apparently, she lives in Cancun, and it's pretty hot over there.
It's kind of nice how she used John as a springboard to like stream with all these
Yeah,
other people.
totally a springboard. She didn't even have a channel that time or whatever. Right? She's like, "Oh, I'm getting a channel. I'm making a channel or something." Right? When they first came out.
Yeah, when she first went on John's uh, show, she would always promote her channel, but she's like, I'm not gonna do a live stream until I have 100 subscribers. And
Yeah,
so like everyone subscribed to her, and then she finally started. But she would not have a channel if it wasn't for John.
yeah. She didn't have any videos. She's like, "I'm gonna start making videos," and but I mean, I guess she has videos now, but that time, like, she had nothing. It's weird.
Yeah, remember Feckless Fridays?
I think that's right. What was the real name? What was it? Oh,
Fantastic,
Fantastic Fridays, something.
Fantastic Four Friday. I don't remember.
Yeah, what happened to those guys? Oh, what happened to the black guy? What
Fatal
was it?
J.
What happened to that guy? That
I don't
guy and
know. He might still have a channel. I
maybe
don't know.
yeah. Who was the other one? Rhino? Who was
Raging
the other
Rhino.
person?
Raging
Was he
Rhino.
the other person on that?
Yep.
Yeah, I remember that. Yeah, I totally forgot about that. Those were the days back in 2020 or when was
Yeah.
that?
I think it was 2020.
Was that pre-COVID or post-COVID
It was
or
like right when COVID was starting.
yeah, yeah.
Because I used to
Dude,
watch his live streams before COVID, but
yeah.
I never chatted.
Yeah, I used to watch him before COVID. I mean, I wish COVID never happened, but it did happen. So,
Yeah.
but yeah, I used to watch it when I have time, or yeah, I didn't always have time, but I'd catch it when I had time, and then when COVID happened, then we had a lot of time.
Yeah.
We had too much time. Dude, it's been 5 years since. Can you believe it? 5 years. It was like March 2020, right, when it started.
Yeah.
Fucking
Well, I
5 years.
think there were cases before that. Like, remember the cruise ships were all getting locked down and stuff?
But then, well, I mean, yeah, it was happening, right? But U.S. like lockdown March 2020, right? Like
Yeah. Yeah. I think that's when they
March.
started like locking things down and making people wear
Yeah,
masks and shit.
when well, the masks were
They didn't
later, I
make
think.
they didn't make you wear masks, but people started wearing them voluntarily.
Yeah, yeah. Like Hawaii was like March 20th was like the last day. Like I had to go home from work, and they're like, see you in two weeks, right? See you 2 weeks. See you 2 weeks later. Okay, bye. Everybody's like going home for 2 weeks, right?
Yeah.
And then it turned into like 2 years or whatever.
2 weeks to slow the spread.
Yeah, remember that?
Oh, do you just need like a vaccine to slow the spread? Oh, you just need a mask at 6 feet apart. Oh, you need boosters to slow the spread. And
Yeah,
nothing did anything. It still just ran its
nothing.
course.
And we're still dealing with it, sort of. I mean,
Sort of. There's still
it's
people wearing
never.
masks around here.
Yeah, I
Not
know
a
here
lot,
too.
but every now and then I'm just like, oh my god, do you realize what year you're in?
Yeah, here too. There's still a lot of people wearing masks still. I don't know if they're doing it on like ironically or on I don't know why.
Yeah, it's
I don't know why they're wearing them.
it's like people do realize Biden said it's okay. You don't have to wear one anymore.
Yeah,
It's like,
it's like maybe in Hawaii it's different because we have a lot of Asians, Asian culture, and even before COVID, like they would wear masks during
oh
flu
yeah,
season. During they have like hay fe- hay fever season or something in Japan. So with the Asian people, you kind of got to be careful about it a little more, I guess. But
what do you
yeah, I
mean, like
don't.
respectful wise, or what do you mean?
Yeah, like it's not really it's not really like a liberal, conservative liberal thing for them. It's more like yeah, it's they were doing it before COVID and whatever, so um can't really like question them too hard, like worry. But yeah, I don't really I don't get it. I mean, I didn't get it before COVID. I didn't understand why people wear masks before. I'd see them wearing masks. I didn't get it back before COVID happened, and I still don't get it now. But
Yeah, it seems like throughout my life, I remember like seeing clips of like people in, Asian countries, like the whole like street of everybody is wearing a mask, like just
yeah,
crazy.
yeah. When I went there, well, yeah, I'm pretty sure a lot of people were wearing them. But again, like some people do it for allergies and shit
Yeah,
or
I suppose
whatever.
I could see it for that. I suppose. I mean, I
Yeah,
still wouldn't wear one, but for that, but
yeah, for whatever reason. It not necessarily COVID or whatever, I guess for them. But it's weird though. It's still weird. And then when I see non Asian people wearing them like in Hawaii, I just wonder like what's wrong with you or something.
yeah,
And then these are reserved these are reserved for Asian people only or something. But uh but yeah, but plus like Hawaii's the weather's so nice and warm, like it's kind of weird. It's still kind of weird, to wear them over here. Like I understand, it seems to make more sense maybe in Japan and like I went there in February and it was like super cold, So also I kind of get the like when it's really cold outside, you wear the mask. It kind of keeps your face warm.
yeah,
There's that too. So I kind of understand it maybe if it's really cold outside, keep your face like is it just a merely to as a face warmer or something.
yeah.
And then and then like I know women like in Japan, maybe they'll wear them because they don't want to put on makeup. They're too lazy to put on makeup, so they'll just they'll put on a mask. They do that too.
That's funny. I
Yeah,
love
yeah,
that.
yeah. So I get that. I get, or they don't want to be seen. They want private. They kind of want to be like anonymous, so they put a mask so people don't recognize them maybe or something.
Yeah,
But yeah, I don't know.
yeah. I'm so glad all this
People,
shit's over, man. It's freaking
yeah,
sucked.
it's pretty much over. Right? I mean, it's still lingering, but it's mostly over.
Yeah, it's at least it's not like everywhere in your face, you know, in the 6 feet apart and
Yeah,
shit, and like plastics, the plastic spit guards or whatever. Remember when he used to joke like,
yeah,
I mean, I should get a job installing
yeah. The
the
plexiglass
plexiglass.
installers. They still have like some places I'll go. They'll still have like a shower curtain hanging up or whatever, and then or like a divider thing, you know.
Yeah,
And then I'll be like, oh, good thing that's here. Or otherwise, who knows what would happen, right? Or if
yeah,
that divider wasn't here, you know.
yeah,
It's kind
yeah.
of
Man,
ridiculous.
that whole thing just changed my perspective entirely on just people in general. Like I used to like I think I told you this before. I used to actually like people like a lot, like in public, and you know I'd go hang out, party,
Yeah,
and had quite a few friends. And then just during that, it just changed my view on everybody because pretty much everybody fell for it. Like there was hardly anybody I know who didn't get a jab. You know?
I know. It's so me too, man. It's so weird, man. And it's like It's like pre-COVID, post-COVID. Like the world's so different now. It totally changed the whole world. Like the social dynamics, people thing, right?
Right.
It's like I don't know. It's weird. I mean, like I wish it all never happened, but on the other hand, maybe it was good that it happened because now it's easier to see through a lot of bullshit stuff. Kind of, maybe in a way it was a good thing that it happened. Um,
Yeah.
you know,
It definitely
uh,
was eye opening just to see how like just sheep like people are, and like hardly anyone was questioning it.
yeah,
It's just crazy. Like I knew, like at first when we first started hearing reports of it, I remember my friend. He was all like, "Hey man, we should go on a cruise for my birthday," and like he wanted me to go and a bunch of people. And it was right around when COVID was starting with the lockdowns and shit.
yeah,
And yeah, it was just like nobody was questioning it. Everyone just like I remember my friend was like, "Oh, I think it's bullshit." And I was like, "I don't know, man. It seems like maybe now wouldn't be a good time to go on a cruise." And then like about 2 weeks in, I just realized when they really started getting heavy handed with it, I was like, something's not right here. Like something's not
yeah,
adding up. You know, it's like it doesn't make any sense.
yeah. I can't believe we lived through all that shit, man. It was. I mean, I'm glad it's over for the most part, but man, it was so we had to deal with so much crap, man. That
Yeah,
time.
it
we're
sucked.
lucky. We're pretty lucky. We survived it all.
Yeah, and we never
We
got
got through it.
forced to be jabbed or anything like that.
Yeah, I know people that did get it because they for their job or whatever.
Yeah.
Like my good friend got it and stuff, but he seems okay, I guess. So hopefully he's fine. But
Yeah, that's what's really weird too. It seems like a lot of people are fine. You know, they took it and but then a lot of people I know have had issues too. You know.
yeah, and like there's this YouTuber guy. He's got like cancer. I think he's dead or he's almost dead. He's dying. And he got the shots. I asked him one time. He said he got the shots, and I don't know if it's related or what, but he's now he's got cancer. So is it it might be related, maybe not, but
But then you were hearing about like sports people like just collapsing like constantly.
yeah, totally. Young people dying like with weird like suddenly and stuff.
Yeah.
I saw one the other day. Some 17-year-old girl died from a hemorrhagic stroke, and I don't know what her story was, but I mean maybe it's unrelated, but it might be related. I don't know. That's the thing too. Like we'll never really know, 'cause nobody's gonna pay attention. Nobody's gonna be checking for it or whatever. Probably right, most
Right.
likely. So we're
Yeah.
never really gonna know like what the outcome is
For what
or
really
was.
happened.
But
Yeah.
yeah, what happened or what's still happening or there's no like definitive like way, right? Or like we might get some some of the information, but probably not all of it. Whatever.
Yeah. Well, it definitely seems like a lot of people had adverse reactions or worse. Like my dad, but
Yeah,
a lot
yeah.
of people just seem fine. Like I'm sure my sister has gotten all the boosters and everything, and she seems okay. I haven't
She's
heard
fine.
anything. I don't really talk to her though, so I don't know. But
Yeah, my sister got some of them. I don't know. I don't know what she's still doing, but she's had some health issues. So I mean, she's okay more or less right now, but she's had some health stuff. So I don't know if I don't know if that's related or not. I have no idea. I mean, no way to no way to prove or disprove it. Prove or disprove it. So
right, there's not really any way to, yeah, like you said, no real definitive way to know
yeah, and
because it could
even
just be something else.
it could be totally unrelated, or it could be related. But if it's related, they're not even going to be checking to see if it's related, or they're not going to be looking for it or whatever. They're
Right.
going to just deny that it's related. So there's no way to know. There's no way to know really. But just like intuitively, like intuition, I just think it's like kill everybody kind of thing. It's like if not right away, probably within 10 years, or whoever got it. That's just like my intuition or something thinking, but
Yeah, I
that's
agree.
just
I
not,
mean, it
yeah,
probably is. I mean, it can't be good,
yeah, I know it
especially
can't be
knowing what
good,
it is. Like mRNA and shit, experimental. You know,
right? It can't be good, right?
because I remember like hearing like before COVID, long before COVID, like vaccines, they would take up to like 15 years with trials and tests to make sure they were safe. But then with COVID, it was like 6 months.
Right.
It's like that doesn't sound good. If they usually take 15 years and they brush it out in 6 months, it's like just that alone is like kind of like what the hell. And Trump was all for it.
Yeah, yeah.
I'm
And he'll
glad he
never,
said that rather than Biden, but that's one big red flag to me about him.
yeah, and he'll never, he'll probably never change his mind, his position on them. I guess. I mean, I don't know. He'll never say, "Oh, sorry, I was wrong" or something.
Oh, he'll never say he was wrong. I've never heard him
Yeah.
say he was wrong ever, ever.
Right.
He's like one of those people. Like, don't ever say you're wrong.
Right. So the official thing is, warp speed was a great success or whatever. So I
Yeah,
don't think.
it's messed up because like someone like my sister is total Democrat. You would think she would be like, "Oh, Trump pushed it. It must be bad." But she was like, as soon as Joe Biden gets in, "Oh yeah, I'm all for it." It's
Joe
so
Biden.
stupid. You like, do
Yeah.
people realize like Trump was the one pushing it? All these dumbass Democrats.
Yeah. Totally.
I mean, Republicans are dumbasses too, like Ted Cruz.
Yeah. I mean, I don't know. Most people got it right, or whatever. So
I think last I heard, it's been a while, but last statistic I heard was like 70% of the country got it. But I think that
yeah,
was like when it was winding down. So
probably.
who knows what it is now?
Yeah, and like how many booster? I mean, who's like still getting booster shots or whatever? I don't know. Like people are still like they're on the like number 10 right now or something, right?
I have no idea. It wouldn't surprise me though,
Yeah,
because I
I
think they
mean,
probably come out with a new booster every 6 months or so. I would guess.
right. Every at least a year or every 6 months or something. So and they like Trump is in office and then RFK's in there, right? With the
Yeah.
was it HHS or whatever,
Yep.
or NIH or HHS, whatever. And he hasn't done anything about taking down the shots yet. He's focusing on food dyes and uh, I mean the fact. I mean, they're still on the market, I guess, but I don't know who's still taking them or whatever. But I guess they're technically they're still available or whatever, right?
Yeah, yeah,
I mean, or maybe the new versions are available or something. I don't know. But anyways, he's not doing anything to like take him down so far. So far, like maybe he will later. I don't know. But
yeah,
seems like that would be a kind of priority, But I don't know.
yeah, totally.
You know,
Maybe he can't. Maybe he's, his hands are tied in some way or another.
cannot. Yeah, that's possible. That's probably true too. I think it's hard because there's like dueling narratives, and you kind of have to operate within the prevailing whatever the prevailing narrative is,
Yeah,
like the public narrative or the private or behind the scenes narrative. I don't know. So
yeah, basically
that
playing
can
politics.
yeah, so that can kind of tie your hands, if you like. It's hard. It's complicated. So I don't know. But yeah, I hope. I don't know. I hope things change. Hope it gets better. Hope they. I think they're starting to. What is it? Marty McCary. He's in there, right? FDA or something.
I
I
don't know
think
who that
they're.
is.
Yeah, I think he's the new FDA or one of those people. And I think one thing they're working on is, usually the people that authorize authorize the vaccines are also people that also hold jobs at the big pharma, right? Like they'll go back and forth between the government and the big pharma jobs, right? They'll go
Right,
back and forth.
yeah. Like totally
So I think
corrupt.
yeah, totally correct. So I think they're trying to put an end to that, to the big pharma influence. So they're trying to stop people from going back and forth. I think that's something they're working on, something like that. And then so that might be good, whatever. But um,
Yeah. That's the
yeah,
thing, man. It's like everything is so corrupt, like so many levels that it's like it's hard to imagine it actually ever getting better. You know, it might seem better, but it seems like I don't know. It just the overall agenda keeps rolling forward. New World Order
yeah,
agenda or whatever you want to call it.
yeah, totally. Like yeah, like thing it just keeps moving forward. So like we can't even really go back and correct stuff. It's just is that what you mean? Like it just
Yeah,
keeps.
yeah, exactly. It's almost you get past a point of no return, and then it just keeps tiptoeing forward, and then you never go back to the freedoms you used to have. I guess in a way we did though with the COVID thing. We did eventually get our freedoms back, but
Oh, you're talking about the freedom. Oh, you're talking about the freedom stuff. Yeah, yeah, right.
just generally speaking.
Yeah, but also it's like the world keeps turning. There's always new events. Like right now, there's wars going on. So it's like the next thing happening. COVID's kind of old news at this point. So it's kind of hard to even like go back and correct the COVID stuff because there's always something next to worry about or something, right? Seems
Yeah,
like. Yeah, I guess. Yeah, that makes sense. I guess it makes sense. Yeah, I don't know if we'll ever get it like real truth. Like I don't know. Like the narratives are always a lot of bullshit and stuff. So yeah,
yeah. It's crazy to think what's going to happen to humanity, especially with like all the AI stuff. and like
Yeah.
the robotics and robots and shit.
Do you think AI poses a threat to humanity? Because I've heard some people say it does, and I've heard other people say it doesn't. So, what do you think?
I think it does, but mostly because it was invented by people, and people tend to be, you know, shysters.
Yeah.
But I mean, I don't know. I've heard Elon Musk say like a lot of good things, like oh, it could help people with medical problems and whatever. And maybe that's true, and I'm sure it is true. But what are they going to use it? Like, I worry about surveillance and shit like that, or like scraping every single thing we've said or typed on the internet forever, and making like a a profile of everybody,
Yeah. Yeah.
every single fact about them that they could find. I don't know. It's just that's the kind of shit that concerns me, because then they could use it against people.
Right. Right. Well, I've heard like so people are worried about AI becoming like sentient. Like
Like
becoming like
Terminator.
becoming like a human, right? Like Terminator. But I've heard other people say that's not possible. Like it's not possible. But they talk about the singularity or stuff, shit like that.
Yeah.
So is it possible? Is it not possible? Like it has like building its own like its own consciousness, right? Becoming conscious or whatever. So is that possible, or is that just, or maybe it can only mimic consciousness or something? Or can it really be conscious? Or
Yeah,
I'm
it's
not really
hard to
sure.
say. Like, I don't think it could actually be fully conscious because it doesn't like have a soul. I guess like people do.
Hmm. Hmm.
It's just all zeros and ones and input output and shit. You know.
Supposedly, yeah, something like that.
But I don't know. Who knows? I guess it depends on if you like if there's such a thing as like demons or Satan or shit like that. Like could take over AI and use it to be sent. To access our world or something. I don't know.
Yeah, or if it can mimic consciousness enough where there's no way to tell. There'd be no way to tell whether it was true consciousness or it was just pretending to be conscious. There'd be no way to tell. Maybe
Yeah.
if it's really believable or something.
So I kind of wonder,
Mhm.
is it something like aliens are pushing it so they can easily take us over, more easily take us over?
Mm-hmm. Well, I've heard that like all the digital technology that we have today, like all the microchips and shit, that was all like, I guess it was brought here by aliens or crash UFOs or something, and then we reverse engineered the shit to create microchips. Like before that, everything was like analog or something. That's what that guy Cliff High was saying
Yeah,
something like that.
yeah.
That all the digital technology we have is all like reverse was originally like reverse engineered alien technology or something. But before that, it was all analog shit or something like. Do you think
Yeah,
that's true? I wonder if that's
it's
true.
possible. I've heard that
Definitely.
theory before too. Yeah,
Yeah,
it's
it's
definitely possible.
yeah, definitely possible. And then so did they want us to have did they want us to have it, or whoever, I mean, wanted people to go digital for whatever reason, I
Well, the
guess.
thing
I
is too
mean,
with AI, it's like it's gonna, I would think there'd be less jobs for people, because everything's just gonna be more automated.
more jobs.
Well, yeah, like like say like someone goes to McDonald's and like there's no more people working there. It's just all automated, and they just scan your profile that they have of you, and they already know what you're gonna order. They can predict what you're gonna do. I mean, I
Oh,
don't know.
you say more jobs or no more jobs?
No more jobs,
Oh, no more
or
jobs.
less
Yeah,
jobs.
yeah, right. Yeah, that's possible too. Um, or there could just be other new jobs that pop up that I don't know, like people that need to service the AI or something. I don't know. Not really sure. But
Maybe like
yeah,
the
I've
next
heard.
level of plexiglass installer.
Yeah, yeah. Yeah. They'll always need plexiglass installers, so that job.
I did see an article like last week where Bill Gates was saying AI will make most jobs obsolete. I think it was like a week or two ago.
Really? Yeah. Oh,
Not
what's
that I
funny?
believe
Like,
what he says, but I mean, I
you
don't
know
think
what's
he'd lie
fu-
about that.
what's funny is Nick Fuentes. Like, I like him. Like he's I think he says a lot of true stuff. But then sometimes, but I don't agree with everything he says. And then sometimes he'll talk about like how great white people are. He'll say like
Yeah,
white people invented all this shit, and it's probably mostly true. But he'll say like he'll say like something like where's a black Bill Gates? Or like he'll like he'll like say he talks about Bill Gates like he's so great. So like I'm like what? He talk
yeah,
and then he'll say stuff like, well, I don't know if the vaccines are so bad and stuff like that. And I'm like, and then he'll talk about Bill Gates like he's like so awesome. He's like white people have all these like tech people like Bill Gates and all those like you like I'm like you like Bill Gates. So that's one thing I don't don't agree with him. But
yeah. Like, I mean, when he first started out, he seemed like with Microsoft Windows and how he made
mm,
billions of dollars. He got all rich. He seemed like a genius, like or something. But
mm,
yeah, over time, he's shown like the kind of person he really is. He lives not far from here. Like, well, he lives in Seattle, but it's about it's
does he
he,
actually
he,
does he
he
actually live there, or I wonder where he actually does he really live there?
yeah, he has I mean, unless he moved, but I haven't heard anything. But yeah, he has a huge house on Mercer Island. It's like right next to Seattle because like there's a big lake up there, and
Oh,
Mercer Island's in the lake, and it's like super ritzy island where everyone lives, all the rich people. But
oh, he lives with among other rich people.
yeah, yeah, he has a huge house, like
Right. I mean, they're super loaded, right?
yeah. But even if you're that loaded, it's like why would you need such a gigantic house? You know,
Right.
you'd have people in there cleaning it all the time. It's just like you never have your own space. I don't know.
Right. Right. I
But I
wonder if he
remember
lived
like,
there.
oh, go ahead.
I wonder if he lives there, or if he just like goes around all around the world, like different places, or I don't. I mean, I wonder what he does. I don't know what he does with his time, with his time, but
Well, being as rich as he is, he probably has several houses around the world. I would think.
yeah, probably, yeah, probably goes
But
all around.
I remember hearing about him when I was a kid, though. Like I was like 10 when, or it was like yeah, it was like early '90s when he like kind of made a name for himself. But I remember like seeing on the news like there was this old like fast food restaurant up there in Seattle called Burger Master, and he'd like just go in, even though he's like one of the richest guy on the planet. He'd just go in by himself, no security,
Really?
and there's like a water park. There's like one water park in the Puget Sound area, and I remember he'd go there with like no security, and like they'd talk about on the news. He'd just be at the water park, like going on water slides and shit. And so he seemed like a normal, down to earth guy, but yeah, I don't think so much now. Well, and then also finding out his dad was like the founder of Planned Parenthood and was rich
uh,
already.
yeah, he wants to like kill everybody or something,
Yeah.
depopulate the earth or something. Yeah, so that's like one thing. I'll be listening to Nick or watching his show, and then he'll he'll be all complimentary about what do you call it, about Bill Gates. I'll be like, huh? I don't think so. I don't know about that.
Some people are like that though. You know, they have a lot of good information or good perspectives, and then there's a few things they're just like totally off on.
Yeah, yeah. Like everybody's got their
Like their
blind
viewpoint.
spot,
Yeah, yeah, yeah,
blind spot, blind spot. You can't agree with everybody on everything. Like on yeah, there's not gonna yeah, you're gonna disagree with on
yeah, definitely.
something or other usually.
I disagree. No, just kidding.
Except you and me, right? We agree on
We
everything.
pretty much agree on most things,
We
I'd say.
agree on everything. We agree 100% of everything. Yeah.
Well, like that, you know that dude from High Impact Flicks.
Oh
I
yeah,
told
he's
I
still
told you he
around.
got a yeah he made a new channel called The Disturbing Illusion. But like I
On
agree with him on so many things.
yeah,
But like what was it last week? He was saying that he doesn't believe in borders and like all basically anyone should be able to come to America that wants to. I'm just like, what the hell is
oh
that?
yeah.
Like that's stupid.
Well,
And
that's like libertarian view. My dad is libertarian, and then he's kind of has the same view. Like there shouldn't be no borders, but like in an ideal world, maybe yeah. But when you have other countries that'll take over your country, or like you can't do that, right? You can't have
right,
no borders. So
yeah,
like
so yeah, totally,
they're thinking of like in a some ideal world type of thing, but it's not reality or whatever, you know.
yeah.
You know what I mean?
In my mind,
Right?
like having an open border is kind of like like you don't want people just like putting tents in your yard or your backyard, or whatever, and just
Right,
camping at
right.
your house. It's like that's why you can't just let anybody in wherever they want to go. It's like if America was like a house, you don't just let anybody in.
Yeah, I know it's pretty crazy.
Which I'm for people coming if they go the right way and prove that they actually respect America.
Yeah,
They don't even have to agree with everything, just as long as they respect our culture and shit. Which
yeah.
if we moved to any other culture, we'd have to do the same thing. You'd have to respect their culture.
Right, right. And they don't agree. They don't believe in borders, but they believe in private property. So, but if you don't have borders, then what's to stop people from coming to your private property or whatever,
Right. Yeah,
something,
see,
you
that's
know?
what that dude is saying, that Brian guy. He's like, oh, a border is just an imaginary line. And it's like, well, what's about your property line at your house? It's like, same
Yeah,
thing.
right.
It is
Yeah,
an imaginary line, but it could be scientifically, it's not really imaginary because you could, have your place surveyed or, pinpoint exactly where your property ends and begins. So
right,
it's not
right,
like that imaginary. But
right. And
I mean, I kind of get his point, but I think you're totally right. It's just like they like have an idealistic view where like everybody just
yeah,
wants to come here and just be good citizens or whatever.
yeah. Because yeah, like my dad's libertarian, and I guess it's something like freedom, freedom of association, freedom of travel, like freedom of trade, should be allowed to come in and trade goods and services or this or vice versa or something like that. But it's just yeah, it's just you can't have a functioning it's just it's not going to work, I mean in the way the world is set up now.
Yeah,
You
like because there's so many
gotta have
different
borders.
people and cultures and backgrounds that are totally opposite of each other.
Yeah,
Like when you try to make them get along or just throw them in together, you're gonna have problems no matter what.
yeah, and you have a country, but then you don't have borders. Okay, so stronger country's gonna come and take over your country. Then you're not gonna have a country anymore. Something you won't have a
Right.
country because they're gonna take it over. Or something. You
Yeah.
gotta defend. You gotta defend. Defend your defend your country, basically, or whatever.
Yeah. Like I knew a guy like well he used to be my main buyer of my glass work. He bought from
Mm-hmm.
me for years, like everything I made, and he was Korean, and he
Oh,
came
yeah.
over on a boat. He was from South Korea, but
Huh?
he like came over on a boat, and never had a green card or never had permission. He basically was an illegal immigrant, but he had a business, a house, and like lots of
No way.
money.
Wow. You
But
didn't
like
have.
someone like him, I wouldn't mind being a citizen because he was a hard worker and he was a good guy.
Yeah, right. Yeah, yeah, I don't know, it's complicated, I guess.
But
I
someone like
mean,
him
I guess.
that's oh good.
Yeah. I mean, I guess you want to let some people immigrate to your country, but you don't want to let just anybody, everybody, come or whatever. Like, it's got to be some kind of middle ground or something, right?
Right. Well, there has to be some kind of vetting just to know who they are and what their backgrounds are, or like if they're criminals, then don't let them in, or have a
Yeah,
criminal
yeah,
history.
yeah, totally.
Uh, like
Like
years
that
ago,
guy.
I was oh good.
Well, like your friend got in, and then he said he's hard worker and he make a lot of money. So I guess he's okay. Like we got lucky with him, but
Yeah.
other people maybe not so lucky, or maybe
Thing is,
they're
though, I
not.
haven't talked to him for years. Like it's been at least it was after COVID, but it's probably
Mm.
been about 3 4 years since I talked to him because he just went like I don't know went bankrupt kind of, so he stopped buying my glass work and he stood me up a few times, and then he'd like ask me to front him and like he was just having money problems at the end. But
All
yeah,
right.
I have no idea if he's even still here or what. I haven't talked to him.
Oh, shit.
I hope he's still around. He was really cool. Like he used to take me and my old friend, like we'd go to like karaoke bars, like Korean karaoke bars with them.
Mm.
It was all Korean people. It's so fun. And we like
Mm.
they'd like sing in English, but they couldn't speak English at all. It was so funny. But they knew
Yeah,
all the words to the songs.
that's funny. That's funny. Yeah, I'm like, well, Hawaii. Yeah, there's like Asian people. I'm surrounded by Asian people, pretty much.
Yeah,
But well, it's Seattle. What West Coast? A lot of Asian people too, right? Over there.
there's a lot of everybody here.
Everybody. Yeah.
It's like all walks of life, like all kinds
Yeah.
of people from all over the world. Not so much
Yeah.
here in Tacoma, but it is kind of like that here. But Seattle's like really crazy.
Yeah. Seattle. Would you ever live in Seattle, or is Seattle pretty fucked, or what?
I wouldn't nowadays. I did want to live there at one time, but I
Oh,
never did.
really?
I worked up
During the
there, and it was like I
yeah.
had to drive up there every day for like it was like 45 minute commute back then when there was less traffic.
Yeah.
But yeah, I wanted to live up there, but I just never did. It just never worked out. I never like because I didn't want to live up there and like all my friends lived down in Tacoma, and like I don't know
Oh,
anybody up there. My band was down here, so
yeah.
that was the biggest reason. I sacrificed so much stupid shit in my life for that stupid band.
For your
That's what I
band.
regret. I mean, it's like dude, I had so many opportunities in life. Like people offer me jobs, opportunities to move. I had an opportunity to move to California, work for my aunt, just all kinds of things. And I was like, no, I'm gonna be a rock star. I'm gonna do it. And then
You're right.
like such a dumbass. Looking back, I'm just like, oh my god.
Yeah.
Everyone said like go to school, get a job, then do a band, because then you have money coming in. And I was like, I don't want to do that. I just want to like make money now and get by
Yeah.
and put everything into the band.
Yeah. Yeah. I don't. I don't know. It's too late now, but I just wonder, like, if I didn't do music, if I did something else, maybe stuff would have worked out better. Or something.
Yeah,
You know.
yeah.
I still love music, everything, but for a lot of people, it seems like a kind of a dead end thing.
Most people, I mean, most people always
Yeah.
like my parents used to always say, "Oh, you can't, you're probably never going to be rich and famous. So, just get a real job." You know, and
Yeah.
they never really liked me blowing glass, but because they thought I should like have a real quote unquote job like at the post office or some shit.
Oh yeah. Are you still doing it?
Yeah,
Okay. Is that's how you're making money by doing that?
Yeah, just enough to support myself, you know.
Oh, okay.
Make sure I got food and shit. My cigarettes.
Yeah, I wonder how you make money. But you're not selling on Etsy or whatever, or are you?
No, no, not anymore.
Oh, okay.
I stopped. Pretty much when my dad died, I stopped selling on Etsy, and I considered getting it rolling again, but it was almost like too stressful, you know.
Oh, okay.
It's like I didn't have to make as many, but I was going to the post office like every day, you know, big stacks of boxes to mail out, and I don't know. I just
Oh,
rather would just go to a shop, even though I don't get paid as much. I just take in like anywhere from 50 to 100 pieces and just sell them all at once. And
that's what you do. That's what you're doing now.
yeah,
Oh, okay.
it's just easier for me. I mean, I don't make as much per piece, like not even half, you know, but
Mhm.
I can make so many so fast. Like I can't sell them all online. You know, if I could sell everything I made online, I totally would do it. You know, and just mail them all out once a week. But the
Oh,
sales would just be so sporadic. You know, like sometimes it would go really well online, and then other times it would be slow, and I'd have to sell around town anyway.
oh,
Like
interesting.
all the shops know me around here, so
Yeah,
I,
that's
I mean
cool.
I've been selling for since I was like 19, basically. Well, I started when I was 19. I didn't start selling my own stuff till I was like 23, because the guy I worked for used to sell it for us, just pay us.
And you got the whole setup at your house with the to do that, whatever,
Yeah,
like an oven or whatever it is,
yeah, kiln.
kiln. So if you move, when you move, you're not gonna have that stuff, right? Or what?
Oh yeah, I will. I'm gonna bring it with me.
Oh, you can take it all with you.
Yeah, yeah, I've
Oh,
done
it's
it
not. A,
before because I lived for a short time in Lake County, California, and I brought everything with me down there, and I was like blowing glass in my cousin's garage, and then I moved with another friend, and I ended up blowing glass in his garage. So
oh, it's not a complicated setup or something.
no, well, it's just small pipes, they're not super
Yeah.
small always, but it's not like bongs or anything.
Oh, okay.
So it's pretty portable. I could set up in it doesn't take much space.
And where do you get the materials? You got to buy glass or something.
Yeah, there's a place in Shelton. It's a long drive. It's probably about a 2 hour drive about, but
Yeah.
um, I order from them. I stop go. Sometimes I go out there if I have to, but it's a really long drive, so I don't like going out there. But I just order from them. So
And they deliver it, or
yeah,
you go.
UPS delivers it most of the time.
Oh,
And then
crazy.
I buy my I buy glass tubes from them, and then I buy some color from them, and then there's a place in Portland, Oregon called Glass Alchemy, and they sell all kinds of awesome colors. So I order a lot of colors from them.
Crazy. I have no clue how any of that works. How you do that?
There's a channel on YouTube called Revere Glass that basically does what I do. I could
Okay.
send you a video sometime or something, so you
Okay.
can just get an idea of what I do. It's not like large scale or anything. I mean, I can
Yeah.
make a lot of stuff, but I'm just one guy, and I like it that way. Like I
Yeah.
used to work with 9 other people at one time, all of us making glass. And
Uh,
it just I like working alone better. I like being able to listen to what I want to listen to on the radio. you know,
yeah. Yeah.
not fighting about it.
I went to a private school for middle school, high school, whatever. And well, I left after 10th grade. But anyways, they had like a there was like a glass blowing class you could take or something.
Hmm.
So they had a place in the school where people would blow glass or whatever, make stuff.
That's cool.
So I remember I've seen it before, but I never did it. I never actually tried it. But
I'm guessing that's probably one of the big setups, because that's what most schools have, like with the where you can make big vases and shit, and you have the big long
yeah,
pole.
like
You scoop
vases.
out some glass and blow huge bubbles and stuff.
Yeah, yeah, stuff like
Yeah,
that.
mine's like what I do is pretty much a miniature version of that. So
Okay.
I've blown big glass before, but it was just like one time trying it. I went to a studio, and I just they said, "Oh, you want to try it?" So I tried it. But
But
I could have like went to school for it, but I didn't want to work and go to school because I was like I already make enough money blowing glass. That's not, you know, I mean I'm not rich, but I'm not poor either. You know, I make enough to buy what I
they go
need.
to school for blowing glass.
Yeah.
Are you wait? Say wait. Sorry, I kind of wasn't paying attention. You said
Oh,
you could go to
I
school.
considered going to glass blowing school,
Oh,
like actual glass blowing school, like to
what would it?
learn the big stuff.
Oh,
Basically, they use soft glass, which you can. It takes a lot longer to make, and you can make way bigger things with it. I mean, you can make. I use boro glass, which is otherwise known as hard glass. So you get less
hmm.
time to work on it. You have to pretty much make and finish whatever you're working on really fast. Otherwise, it'll crack or break. Whereas, like, if it gets too cold, like cools down too fast. But like the big stuff, like soft glass, you get way more time to work on it. So, and they make a lot of money. Those the artists, you know, like people who work for Dale Chihuly, like they're like super rich. Uh, I don't
Oh,
really
okay.
care. I don't really care about making a ton of money. I'm happy with where I'm at. You know,
Yeah, yeah.
I don't.
So
Yeah.
you're self-taught or something?
No, I worked for a guy for a long time. He was actually the drummer for my band. I met him
Oh,
before
so
I started working for him. I was like, when I started working for him, we had already been a band for maybe like a year,
yeah.
but I was working at Pizza Hut and I got fired, kind of quit thing, and
I did that. I've been on that.
and but he had said like been talking to me and my friend, the singer songwriter in the band, like he was like saying, "Oh yeah, I'll hire you guys to blow glass for me, and you make $50 an hour, and all this and that." And so like
Mm.
I was like, I can quit Pizza Hut, you know, he'll hire me. And then I quit, and then I said, "Okay, dude, I'll work for you now." He's like, "What? You didn't give me any notice?" It's like, "I don't want you to work for me," but he let me. So and
Oh,
he paid us like minimum wage at the time. It was like seven something an hour, and like
uh-huh.
the like 1999 or I think yeah, that's when I started.
Wow. Isn't it dangerous though with glass? Working with glass.
Yeah, it is.
Mm.
But
Do
I'm
you have
so
any?
good at it now. I never injure myself. Like I have injured myself, but
Do you
not
have
for a
like
really long time.
scar? Do you have like scars from stuff?
Oh yeah, I
Oh,
have like
really?
all kinds of scars from like little shards of hot glass that have landed on my hand. So I have like these bumps. Like they're not like super obvious, but if you like look for them, you can see them.
Is there glass? Do you have glass like inside your skin still?
No, I
Oh,
did though. Once I had a piece of glass broke inside of my middle finger, like a small
yeah.
like needle sized piece, and it broke off, and it was in there for like a long time. Finally, I guess my body pushed it out or something, but it was deep and it
Oh,
sucked. I had like
scary.
this big bump on my middle finger, on the fingertip.
Mm. Crazy.
The worst one though was when I was cutting a tube. Though it was like I, I had been blowing glass for a while, maybe a couple years at the time, but like I was cutting this tube with some dikes, and I cut it wrong, or I don't know, I just held it wrong, and it
Mm.
broke and like went right into my like index finger,
Mm.
like at the base of it where the knuckle, like right above the knuckle, and like
Mm.
I looked down and I could see my bone, like the skin flapped up, and I could see my freaking
Oh,
bone. I was like,
gross.
oh, so I like took the skin and flapped it back on and just held it there, and I was like in shock. I didn't go to the hospital or anything.
You didn't?
No, I should have, but
So did it? Wait, did it cut it or did it burn it or what happened?
it cut it. I like was trimming the end of a tube and it like just got all jagged because I just did it wrong. I cut it wrong, put too much
Uh,
pressure, and it just like slid into my finger, and it didn't even hurt. It was so sharp. It just like just slid right in, and like next thing I knew, it was like my bone. I was like, oh shit.
that's crazy. You didn't need stitches or anything like that.
I probably did, but I
Yeah.
never went and got them. I still have a huge scar from it. And if I
Oh
hit
no.
it on something, like if I bump it on like a door hinge or something, it
Yeah.
hurts so bad. So I got to be really careful.
Oh no. Yeah, I've never had. I don't think I've ever gotten stitches ever. Never had stitches.
Me neither. I'm like not really into doctors and shit.
Yeah. Yeah. especially now after after COVID.
Yeah,
Or supposedly, like a lot of people are not, trust in doctors is way down. Supposedly, that's what what they say after COVID.
yeah,
It's not just us, other people too. So apparently, supposedly.
yeah. I'm not really into like allopathic medicine. I like naturopathic doctors and like that approach.
Hmm. Yeah, like because I've gone doctors many times, but I guess, well, since COVID happened, I don't think I've been at all. I don't think so, and kind of just trying not to go as much as possible. Maybe
You know.
I gotta get like annual checkup for my driving thing, but that's kind of separate. It's not like a real doc. I mean, kind of a doctor, but not really.
Yeah.
So,
Hey man, I gotta
um,
step away for a minute. I'll be right
okay.
back. All right.
Hey, could you play a video or something,
Play video.
um, or does it take too much time?
Yeah, I'll be right back.
Okay, no worries. Okay.
Oh, now there are plenty of tards out there living really kick-ass lives. My first wife was tarded. She's a pilot now.
Going to be some MJ moves coming here in a minute.
Does it kind of come
No
a little
MJ
bit?
moves. No,
Moves.
yeah, it's kind of a similar style of dance because we grew up dancing together. So
Okay.
he was my idol, obviously, and a lot of my
Shall we get
influences.
to it?
definitely
You have that feeling it's about to go down in here? I
gonna
also
go
have it.
We're
Let's do
leaving.
this.
We're gonna go for
Take
it.
it away.
Here we go.
Why'd you do that?
Yeah, I'm not guilty.
That's not what the other lawyer said.
What's that? Say that again?
We have a rule.
I'm back. Check, check, check. 1, 2.
Okay.
Yeah.
Oh shit. I muted. You working on new video? You working on a new video or anything?
No, not at the moment.
Yeah.
I had
I
an
was
idea
thinking
for a
maybe.
song, but then I don't know. It's like I'll get an idea for a song, but then I would kind of backtrack on it.
Yeah, yeah. I was thinking maybe make it like a music mix thing, and then just having like the still image, like the album cover, for the visual,
Yeah.
and then maybe just have like video clips, like intermittent, like not the whole time, but like here and there throughout
Yep.
throughout the video, because it's so hard to like come up with something for every second.
He did that before in that one video. I
Did I?
want to change the world. Remember, you
Oh,
had you had the album cover of that band on there.
yeah, yeah, yeah. You're right. Yeah, yeah. I mean, I know it's not great to like look at, but that's a still image. But but then I have like some videos. Sometimes have some videos in sporadically.
Yeah.
Maybe I don't know. I can't do like you do, like with all the clips. Like maybe it's the way your program's set up. It's like easier for you to do it. I don't know. I have no way to do that. Like, or maybe you're just better at it than me, because I don't know. I can't come up with so many different clips of different movies and stuff. Like, it's pretty. I don't know. It's hard. It's hard to do that.
Well,
So
usually I do it like layer by layer. Like, you know how like most of your videos when you started out, like the Tony Brits ones, where you
right,
just like have just that video and
right,
then match it up to Rage Against the Machine or whatever.
right.
Like basically I'll do something like that, like try to find a clip or get an idea for like of a movie clip and line it up to where the movements kind of match the beats, you know?
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
And then if like there's little bits that either don't really fit or don't match up, like
Mm.
I'll do another layer, like grab another clip from something else or
Yeah,
like
yeah.
put that on top and then just kind of cut away at it bit by bit.
Oh, okay. How many layers can you put with your program? Like
Only,
unlimited layers?
well, no, you can only do like two at a time. So like pretty
Oh,
much I have to do like say I did like Tony Brits and then like I don't know Napoleon Dynamite on top of it, like clips of Napoleon Dynamite. I'd have to
yeah.
do it step by step. Like, so once I got all the Napoleon Dynamite clips in with Tony Brits, I'd have to
Hmm.
save it and then re-import it, and then it's just its own timeline on the editor.
Oh, you can do that. Oh, then it's
Yeah,
its
but
own.
so I could do unlimited layers, but I have to do it step by step, and if I
Oh, I see.
fuck up, I have to go back and redo it. That's why
Oh,
I don't
okay.
really like re-editing videos too much because it's just a lot of work, if I make a mistake.
Yeah. It seems like we've been making videos for a while now. So like we've gotten better and stuff, but it seems like a lot of work for like little payoff,
Yeah,
little, you know, like little results or whatever.
basically no payoff,
No
other than
payoff, yeah.
just the fun of making it.
Yeah, it's just fun, but
And, like nobody watches them
nobody
ever.
watches our videos and stuff.
I think the music video I have that has the most was the Queen one, but it was
Yeah.
like shortly after I did that Queen short, or posted it, and
Oh
so I
yeah.
think a
Yeah.
lot of the viewers or people who subscribed watched it, and then it
Yeah.
got added to someone's Queen playlist, like a big playlist.
Oh really?
Yeah, so I got a lot of views from that too because it's
Oh,
Toasty in the
that's awesome.
studio.
Yeah.
But all the rest of them are like 20 or less.
Yeah. 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 I
I was
still
really
well.
disappointed with the Corey Feldman one, man. I was hoping that would be a hit because it's so funny.
Which one?
The
Oh,
Corey
what?
Feldman Beavis
Oh,
and
the
Butthead
Beavis and
one.
Butt. Yeah. 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 Totally. Totally.
Like it was like that was so hard to make and like it worked perfect because your video was already funny as it is, but then you
Yeah.
add
Yeah.
Beavis and Butthead to it, it's like even funnier. It's just like I was like, dude, people are gonna think they really like roasted Corey Feldman, but
Can
like
uh,
nobody watched it.
can you make a short of that one too? You never made a short version, right? Short.
No, I haven't made any shorts of any of my main video, music videos.
Maybe you should do that. Maybe make a short.
That's not a bad idea
Yeah.
because then I could
Maybe.
like link a pinned comment or something, or put a pinned comment like check out the whole music video or something.
Yeah. Is your channel limited like mine? It says I gotta like upload a video myself before I can get. Does your channel have that or just me?
Upload a video yourself for what?
So I had my channel for so long, right? And then just last year or something, they limited the features on my account for whatever reason. And then they said I gotta either record a video of myself, like talk like I don't know, 6 seconds or 30 seconds, or I forget, or I gotta upload a copy of my driver's license,
Oh, to verify
or
your
yeah, verify.
yeah. I
But I'm
did
not a.
get something like that.
Did you verify yourself or what?
Well, I did. They had a third option where it was like just upload videos, and over time they'll verify.
Yeah. Did they verify you?
Yeah. Yeah.
Oh, they still haven't verified me.
Weird.
Yeah, it said I always click the third option, said, or give it time or something, and still nothing. They never did it.
That's weird.
So like I can't pin comments anymore, and I can't
Really?
link. Yeah, I used to be able to pin comments. I can't do that, and I can't link videos, like link a video to a short or something like that. And
Crazy.
yeah, so it sucks, And I've had that YouTube for so long, and all of a sudden now they want me to verify it or whatever.
That's weird.
So yeah, it's stupid, man. But I guess you had a lot of success with your short. Did it? So this happened on your new account, or that happened on your old account? Happened on your new account?
Yeah, the latest one.
Okay,
So
but
I think
you had
this
a
is
lot
like
of
my third one.
but you had a lot of success with the shorts, so maybe that's why they authorized you or whatever. I guess.
Maybe. Yeah, maybe.
Yeah, I guess I don't know. Yeah.
I don't know. I don't know why I'm very. I mean, I was expecting it to
Verified.
take longer and because I tried to pin a comment one time and it wouldn't work, and then it said I
Yeah.
needed to verify, and that's when that popped up.
Yeah. Yeah. So I got that thing too. I got that on my account. So, but it's not going unless I make a video of myself, or they want to see my face or something, I guess. But I don't want to. I don't want to do that, or give them a copy of my license or whatever.
No.
I don't want to do that. So just like whatever.
Yeah, I wouldn't want to. I don't even want to put my face online. Why would I give
I
my
know.
license?
So I swear they're limited. They're like limiting my reach or whatever YouTube algorithm stuff or whatever.
Yeah, I wonder why. I mean, unless it's just shit you've said in chats, but I say shit too. But I don't know, you're a bit more edgy than I am, I think.
Yeah. They're always. They just banned me the other day for like 24 hours because of something. One of my comments. They're like, "We're trying to protect the community." I don't even know which comment it was that I left, but it's one of them. They're always trying to protect the community. So stupid. I think probably my comments or my chats or whatever or something. I don't know. They didn't like it.
You could try to make a new one.
Yeah, I thought about that because it's been the same account for a long time. So maybe if I made a new one, maybe it'd be different. I don't know. I don't get YouTube. I see these accounts with the blow up so many thousands, hundreds of thousands of views, and they just made it said, then I go to info, they said they made the account like last month or something,
Yeah.
and they have all these. I'm like, how the fuck do you do that? So whatever I'm doing something wrong. It's okay. It's kind of fun not being popular too. So
Yeah. I don't really give a crap about YouTube fame.
yeah,
It'd be
and
nice
I
to make
don't.
money off of it, though.
Yeah, it'd be nice, but then again, it would kind of suck too, because then if you fuck up, then they're just gonna take it all away, right?
Right.
So, and then there's like no way, there's like nobody to talk to at the youth. Like they don't give a shit, right? If you try to talk to them,
Yeah.
they don't, you know, you know how they are, right? So there's no like number you can call for customer service, right? You got to deal online, and they just ignore you and shit, right?
Or I think you have to go on Twitter and beg them to.
Yeah, you got to go on Twitter and blow their spot up or something, right?
I think that's what
So,
John did because his channel. I know it got demonetized, but I thought it got struck before or something, and he had a bunch of people on Twitter
yeah, I think so. Yeah, but how stupid is that? The way you get in touch with YouTube customer service is you got to go on Twitter.
That's so dumb.
It's so stupid, right? Or go on X or whatever, Twitter X. Doesn't make any sense, right?
Yeah.
So retarded. So yeah,
YouTube used to be so cool, and it's definitely gone downhill in like so many
yeah.
ways.
So
I
of
mean, I
course I
still
love.
enjoy it, but you know,
Yeah, yeah. It's still fun to. I still use it, but um,
you like
you
Rumble
know,
and stuff, though.
yeah. Rumble has some stuff. I don't. What do I? I pretty much just watch Nick Fuentes on there. I don't, there's other stuff on there too, but oh yeah, a couple people I watch on there sometimes. But yeah, that's pretty much. Is that it? Oh, and then yeah, censored. I watch sometimes for Gavin stuff.
Oh yeah, yeah.
But not.
He was great. I do miss this show, but the thing is, I just
Yeah,
wasn't watching them all. I'm like paying $10 a month. It's like I don't know. If I would have watched them all, I'd like been more religious about it. You know.
yeah, yeah. I've thought about canceling because I barely watch it, and I was gonna cancel like the other month ago, but so then I was like, because I barely watch it ever, so I'm just like it just wastes money. So but then I was gonna cancel, so I was like, okay, I want to watch an episode or two just to see, just to, just make sure. And I watched like one or two his show, and it was like pretty funny. So I was like, oh fuck, I guess I'll keep it, because like it's kind of good like when there's nothing else on, like when there's nothing on YouTube and stuff. It's
Yeah.
kind of like a good like backup thing,
Yeah.
So I left a comment on the video. I said something like Gavin is my go-to when there's nothing else. There's nothing else on, nothing else to watch. He's my go-to, number one or something. It's funny.
You said that on his video.
Yeah, yeah, because you can leave comments on their site on the website on their videos.
Oh, that's cool.
So, Gavin is my go-to when there's nothing else on or something. Yeah. Hey, is there any videos you want to play or anything interesting, or I don't know? Are we good? We good on video? We good on
I
videos?
think so, unless there's something you can think of.
Uh,
I'm
I
kind
don't
of
know.
afraid to play videos. You know,
Yeah, yeah.
I don't want
Well,
to
what
get
we don't
a
have to do
strike or
today.
something.
Yeah, we don't have to do today. But I was thinking like we should do a format where we play music video, like our music videos that we make, and then in between we talk, and then we play a video, and then we talk, or something like that.
Yeah, that'd be cool.
I mean, we don't have to do it today. Kind of late to do today, but
And
um,
also, I can hook up my music too. I could play any song because
yeah, yeah,
I could use my phone, and if we don't want to play the video because
yeah,
I don't
yeah.
want like
Citizen
to get
Radio.
struck. Yeah, like Citizen Radio style, and just like play a song or something, then talk, and then play a song or something.
Right, right. Well, like our videos, like the ones I've been making and stuff, like we reverse the frame or whatever, right? Reverse everything. It's all.
Yeah,
So if we play those, maybe they won't. Maybe the stream won't get pulled if it's like that.
yeah. I still worry though, that they might try to ding us for our own videos, but I still want to try it. This would be
Yeah,
awesome.
yeah. So it's a little late today, maybe to do, but should we? Should we try one right now, or I don't know. What do you think?
Yeah, we could try it. Well, yeah. Why not watch a music video or something?
One from your channel or my channel, or what do you think? We'll play something.
Okay, okay. I'll pick one from yours, and then you can pick one from mine.
Okay. If they pull the stream, then just stop the video or something.
Okay.
You can share. Okay, yeah, you gotta do it because I can't share. You gotta share your screen or something.
Okay.
Are you able to share screen?
Yeah. I'm looking for a video of yours to play.
Oh, okay. Which one should we play?
Oh, you have them all in the playlist. We'll do your Deftones one.
Oh, okay,
The
sure.
Grogu Deftones one.
That's a good one. Okay, but that one. Okay, yeah, that one. Okay, hopefully it doesn't get pulled. Doesn't get.
It'll give it a
So if
shot.
it,
I'm
yeah, if
watching
it,
on my phone, so if it does, I'll stop it.
yeah, if it doesn't, just stop it. Yeah. Okay.
Okay.
Okay, so we'll watch that and then we'll come back after the video. Or should we? Or should we talk while the video's going, or just let it play?
I guess I don't know. We'll see how it goes.
Okay,
I don't know.
see if it works. See if it works.
Okay, hopefully the sound and
Does it
everything
work?
works.
Does it play?
It's
No.
working.
Yeah, it's working.
Should I turn the music down? I think it's fine.
Sound is. There we go.
I'm gonna turn it down just a bit.
It's really low.
The music's low.
It's really low. Yeah. Are you?
The sound is low.
Yeah.
It's loud to me, but
Oh, it's loud to you.
yeah. Well, I turned it all the way back up. Let me know.
Oh, it's pretty loud. Yeah.
What'd you say?
Well, then it's pretty loud.
Now it's pretty loud.
Yeah.
I'll just turn it down just a bit. Yeah, I really like this.
Yeah, it's pretty cool. Pretty good video. Yeah. Pretty good thing. I made this when I was in Japan. Can you hear me?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Sorry, I like watching the video. It's good though.
Yeah, it fits so perfectly. The theme.
Yeah, the beats and all the action.
I don't know if I edited any of the stuff. I might have took out some scenes, but maybe not. I can't remember if I took out any scenes. I think it's just one continuous shot thing. Yeah, I'm pretty sure it's just one continuous thing. Can't remember if I took out some frames.
Like the door closes like right on beat.
It fits so perfectly. But like it doesn't. I'm not getting any. It doesn't get any views. You know, nobody's watching my watching my videos. But
Yeah, this one deserves a lot of views. This one's really
I'll probably leave this one up on my channel, right? Whether it gets views or not. I'm pretty happy with it.
Dude, it was so crazy when I saw this the first time. Like the scene from Mandalorian.
I can't hear you.
Is that too low?
Are you sharing the mic with the video or something?
I don't think so. Can you hear me?
Can you pause it?
Hello?
Yeah. I can't hear you when the video is playing though.
Oh, that sucks.
Is it audio being shared or something?
Yeah, maybe that's it because I'm sharing audio on the tab or whatever.
Oh, okay.
But anyway, I was saying like the first time I saw this, like when this episode came out, it was like so mind blowing. Like I
Yeah,
never, like there was no clue like Luke was gonna show up, you know.
yeah. I remember you telling me about it. Like you're so so stoked about it. I was like,
Yeah, dude, I totally geeked out. I even just every time I see your video, it makes me geek out. I love this. This is like what I waited. This is what I wanted Last Jedi to be. Just Luke Skywalker being a total like badass.
being about it. I know, man. Totally. That's what everybody wanted. That we totally got screwed on the Star Wars stuff. Whole Star Wars thing.
God, I know, man. It's like I remember when I was like a little kid, like I wanted more Star Wars so bad, and I remember there were rumors there were going to be new Star Wars. You know, just say like, "Oh, George Lucas is going to come out with new movies."
Yeah.
He never did until 1999 when I was like 19. I was like so stoked for Phantom Menace and like waited like overnight in line to see it. And like I remember walking out, it was just like, yeah, that wasn't very good.
Oh, you didn't like the prequels?
I like the second two. I didn't like Phantom Menace so much.
Okay, the first one is a little maybe kind of throwaway thing, but
And it wasn't because of Jar Jar. Jar Jar didn't really bug me, except I couldn't understand what the hell he was saying, you know.
yeah,
But it
yeah.
was more just like it didn't feel like Star Wars to me. It just seemed odd. I don't know, it was off or something.
Oh, okay. But compared to the sequel trilogies, it's still
Oh
better. Right?
yeah, definitely.
Yeah,
I think you know what it was is the aesthetic of it, because like you know the original trilogy is all like practical effects. There's no
yeah.
CGI or anything, and then Phantom Menace is like 90% CGI. I think I didn't really like that. I wanted to see
Oh,
like, and then just stupid things like you know when the like all the aliens spoke English. Like I liked in the originals would they would have subtitles. They'd be
oh
speaking in
yeah,
whatever alien language. It just kind of I wish George Lucas wouldn't have got rid of that. I don't know. It's like a stupid little thing, but to me, it's like was a big
yeah.
deal.
Right. Yeah, I think second and third one was probably better than the first one. I guess the
Yeah,
sequel. I mean the prequels.
I mean it's kind of grown. It's definitely better, yeah, than all the sequels. It's better than Force Awakens or
Yeah.
I don't think I don't know. Some people would get pissed if I said like I think Mandalorian season 1 and 2 is better than Phantom Menace. But if I had a choice of which
Mhm.
to watch, I'd probably watch Mandalorian season 1 and 2 again.
Right. Right.
But
Well,
I don't hate Phantom Menace, but
Rogue One was like the only good Disney Star Wars. I mean, a lot of like my opinion, and maybe a lot of people. I mean, besides maybe Mandalorian or something, but like Rogue One is kind of seen as like not too bad a movie, right? Like Star Wars, Disney Star
yeah,
Wars.
it was okay. I didn't like it, but it wasn't. At least it didn't just totally disrespect the lore and everything. You
It
know?
was okay. Yeah, it's probably the best one they made, right? I guess more or less
Yeah, the best movie,
the
definitely.
best Disney Star Wars. Yeah. And then the Andor series all related to the Rogue is all related to Rogue One, right? The Rogue One stuff.
Yeah, and like they just released season 2 of that, but I'm not watching
You,
it.
you're not watching it, yeah?
I don't care.
You said you tried to watch the first season or the second season?
I tried to watch the first episode and I couldn't get more than like 10 minutes through it. It was just like I don't know.
First episode of the second season or first
The
season?
first season,
Oh, okay.
like a couple years ago or whenever it came out. Like I
Oh,
tried to
okay.
give it a chance, but I didn't like it. I couldn't get
Yeah.
through it because it like in the first like one of the very first scenes, it's like on a Tatooine type planet, just like a rundown planet, but there's not many like creatures or people around. And there's like this droid
Yeah.
going through the town, just kind of like rolling through the town, and then like this space dog comes and pisses on it, and like runs away. And I was like, "What? Seriously? This is what it's come to? Like space dogs pissing on droids? Like the first 5 minutes?" I don't know.
Oh,
It was
really?
just yeah. It was just like I don't know. And then I still tried to watch it, but then it was like Andor down some back alley getting mugged by some space pirates or something. I don't know. It's just I couldn't get into
Yeah.
it. I tried though, but I couldn't get past like 15 minutes of it. It was like this sucks.
Andor is the guy's name. Andor.
Yeah,
Andor sounds like a planet's name or something.
Endor.
Oh, Endor. Is that Endor? Yeah, Endor. Is it
And
Endor? Planet is Endor? Yeah,
yeah, the Ewok planet is Endor. Yeah,
yeah. His name is Andor.
and
That's so
his first
stupid.
name's Cassian, like Calrissian. So he's
Oh
Cassian
yeah.
Andor. It's like
Oh yeah, right. Calrissian,
it's like so uncreative for a Star
yeah.
Wars
Yeah,
name.
it's so stupid, man. They're such retards, man.
Yeah,
They showed back in I was watching about about Kathleen Kennedy or talking about it, and then back in 2017 or whatever it was, she made the story group, and it was all she made it all women,
oh
only
yeah,
women story group. Star
yeah,
Wars story group is all women. No wonder we get shitty Star Wars, right? And then
yeah.
all the main characters are all women in all the movies, right? It's always a woman protagonist. Pretty much everything, right? Every show.
Yeah, even with Mandalorian, like season 3, that's what it became. It became about this
Yeah,
female character, Bo Katan.
yeah,
She became
right,
the main focus, and Mandalorian got
right,
sidelined in his own show.
right. Mostly all female characters and stuff.
Which I don't mind female heroes and shit, but it's like they're so heavy-handed with it. You know, it's like
Yeah,
people like this.
it's way too much. Way too much. Yeah. But that's probably why we got shitty Star Wars because it's all women
Yeah.
writing it. So they said she might leave in August, but maybe not, or something. Kathleen Kennedy.
I don't know. We've been hearing that she's gonna leave for years.
Yeah,
I don't think she's ever gonna leave.
yeah, I think she's, but I don't think it's gonna get better until she leaves, right? I mean, she's got to leave, otherwise, nothing's gonna happen.
I can't believe she didn't get fired after Last Jedi, because like Force Awakens, even though it sucks in a lot of ways, it was passable for me. You know,
Yeah, it was okay. I was okay with Force Awakens.
I was like, it's a soft reboot. They got another Death Star, but I was like, kind of saw where they were going with it. Like they want to introduce Star Wars to like a younger generation or whatever.
Yeah,
So I kind of could see it from that angle. But I was like, oh, the next movie, that's gonna be the best one. Last Jedi.
yeah.
Luke Skywalker's gonna be
It
badass. And
was all mystery box stuff, but they never tied up. They never tied up the loose ends. They tied it together.
yeah, like they in the first Force Awakens, they make Snoke seem like he's all like this imposing character, and then the second one he just dies like a chump.
Yeah,
So stupid.
they set up all these plot points that never come to fruition or whatever. So stupid.
Yeah, like didn't you think like when Finn like gets in that battle with that stormtrooper and he like grabs the lightsaber and he's like using it, you think he's gonna be a Jedi in the next movie?
Yeah, he was supposed to be a badass, but then they turned him into like a comic relief or something with him and
Roasty.
Rose Tico and shit. Like, they totally screwed him over.
Yeah,
They totally fucked that character over. It doesn't matter. He's black. Like he could have been cool, or he would have been a cool Jedi or whatever.
I think he would have. I actually liked his character. I thought he was like
Yeah.
one of the
It wasn't
strongest
about.
characters in the first movie.
Yeah, it wasn't about him being like he was complaining. The actor guy was complaining about racism or something, but
Oh yeah, I
it
heard
wasn't
that.
about black. It's just like they wrote shitty stories or whatever. I mean, blame the story group people, writers or whatever. It's not the fans or whatever.
Yeah, I think generally the fans liked him.
Yeah, I mean, it went just the character went nowhere kind of thing.
Yeah,
But that wasn't the fans. The people watching the movie's fault. It's the people that made the movie. Fault. So
totally. I tried to give Rise of Skywalker a chance too, like a while back.
wait, did you watch it?
I only got.
Did I?
It was like same thing as Andor, where I could only get like 5 minutes into it. I was like, I don't want
Oh,
to watch
on
this.
Disney Plus or something?
Yeah. Like it was a
Oh,
while
you tried
back.
to watch it? No
I
way.
did. And it starts
How
out with
far
like
did you get?
probably about 5 minutes.
Oh
Well, it starts out with like Kylo Ren in like a forest, and he's like surrounded by fire, and he's just like killing guys and stuff. It was like,
yeah, right. I remember that.
I was like, I don't know. I just was like, I don't want to watch this, but I tried to give it a chance because Apex Comics said it was better than Last Jedi, but I was like, that's not saying
Oh
much.
my god. Yeah. Um.
One
Yeah,
of
I've
these
never.
days, I do kind of want to watch it just out of curiosity. But
We should do a watch party or something.
it's like every time I see those clips of Palpatine,
Yeah.
like being like return from the undead.
It's so stupid, like bringing back Palpatine. It's so retarded.
Yeah.
It's just so retarded. I've never watched it. I'll probably never watch. But if we could do maybe we could do a watch party someday. But other than that, I'm never gonna watch it. But so stupid. I mean, I know everything that happens. In the movie, so I know what happens. But
Yeah,
so
I
dumb.
don't know much. All I know, I know that like Palpatine comes back and he like makes all these Star Destroyers come out of the ocean, but their electricity still works for some reason.
Yeah, none of it makes any sense.
Like you got Star Destroyers under the ocean. How does anything function on them? Wouldn't they be all like ruined?
Yeah. And he said Poe Dameron says somehow Palpatine has returned or something. Right?
Yeah.
Somehow Palpatine returned. That's as much as they get into it.
It's like, why why the hell would they bring Palpatine? Well, the problem is because Ryan Johnson killed off Snoke, and he should have been the main villain.
Yeah, it was supposed to be Snoke. But supposed to be the last boss character, last boss guy or whatever.
Yeah,
Yeah, and the Snoke, they just changed his character. He was just some clone, like he was just a nobody thing. It was so stupid the way that they did it.
yeah,
It was like a nothing character, or like a clone of Palpatine or some bullshit or something.
yeah. It's so stupid. I mean, I thought
It's so
Snoke was
stupid.
going to be a cool character. He seemed
Yeah,
cool in the first one.
he was cool. He was cool in the first one. Yeah.
In the first one too, you didn't see like his actual size because for all we knew at that time, he could have been like a giant, because the
Yeah, yeah,
image was
yeah,
that would have been awesome. He was just like this super giant character, like
yeah. Totally.
that'd be awesome.
Until he fucked him up. Yeah, you never watched that the edit movie? Yeah, and I haven't watched it either, but
No, I want to, but we were talking about watching it, like us both watching it. So maybe one day,
oh yeah,
or we could just watch it on our own and talk about it. I guess.
yeah. It's probably pretty good, I guess. I don't know. I watched like 20, 30 minutes of it, but it seemed pretty good. They took out the phone call thing in the beginning and
Yeah,
stuff like that.
that's when I knew something was wrong.
Yeah, me too. When I saw that, I was like, "Oh no!" I was watching it in the thing. I was like, "Oh no, what is happening right now? What is happening?" I
Yeah,
kept
dude.
thinking it would get better. I was like, "It's gonna get better. It's gonna get better," and it never did. Never got better.
Yeah, it just got worse and worse.
And then walking out of the theater, I told my wife, "I was like, I think I hate that movie. I think I hated that movie."
Yeah, that's pretty much what I said. I went and saw it
I
with
was so
my
in
brother,
shock.
and I was
Yeah.
like, "Yeah, total shock." I was so bummed out that night. Like I couldn't sleep.
I was like, how was it? I was like, I think I hated it. I think I hate that movie. Like, I wanted to like it so bad, It's like, I mean, it's like impossible.
Yeah. Well, should I play the rest of this?
Oh, okay, sure. Yeah, okay.
It's only a couple minutes.
I gotta take a piss. To play the thing. Yeah.
Okay.
All right, thanks. Man. It's pretty good, right?
Yeah. I love that.
Do you like the? Do you like the fade, or do you like the ending when it faded out? And
Yeah, it's cool.
do the fade out thing.
Very cool.
Very cool. Me personally, I loved it.
Yeah, that song's really good too. I think it's isn't off of White Pony album. I think.
No, it's off the other one. I think. Whatever.
I know. I'm pretty sure I have it. Let's see.
What's up the other one? I was never a big Deftones fan. Like I always knew of them, knew of them, but I was never a big Deftones fan. But
Oh shit!
I don't
It's
know.
off Around the Fur. That's their old.
Yeah,
old
that
album.
one. Yeah, the first one.
Yeah. Yeah, totally. I didn't really like them at first either. They grew on me, and now they're like I love them. I think they're great.
Yeah, I still don't. Well, I guess I still don't love them, but just I don't know. Maybe with YouTube, I listen to them more than before, and I heard that video, and then I was like, or I heard that song, and then I saw it, and I was like, oh, I wanted to use it for a video,
Yeah.
And then that clip, and I was like, put them together. It fits so perfectly. So
Yeah, totally.
I like the when he first hits the guy with the lightsaber, the first one, he like the song, he kind of like yells out. It's like timed so good together.
Great.
Uh,
Yeah, like right around here.
yeah, so far or something. When he hits him with the saber the first time.
Like right around here. Right.
Yeah. In the beginning part. You're coming up there. Right here.
Right here.
Yeah.
Yeah, so far.
So far. Hits him with the thing. So perfect.
One more time. Yeah, that's pretty good. That's pretty good.
It's so perfect, huh? And then later on in the video, he like does the force choke thing on the robot, and it same thing. It's like far or something, and it's like timed perfectly.
Yeah, dude. I remember like when I first saw this scene, like because the thing is, if you watch the whole series, there's like kind of a build up to this moment, and not of Luke showing up, but Mando and Grogu pretty much have to part or whatever, and
Oh
it's
yeah.
just that after everything they've been through, then Luke Skywalker shows up. I like totally got like teary eyed. I was just like, not like I was like, oh, but it was just like, wow, this is so fucking cool.
Yeah.
I remember I told like Griff Magos that, and he was all talking shit, like, "Oh, you pussy," and whatever. I was like, "Dude, it's like, are you kidding me? This is like the Luke Skywalker I've been waiting for like my entire life, I've been
Yeah.
watching those movies since as long as I can remember."
Yeah. It's funny. Are they making a Mandalorian movie? Is that still happening, or I don't know?
Yeah,
Is that coming
I've
out?
heard bits and pieces. I don't know when it's coming out, but I've heard little bits here and there about it. Like, of course, everyone's saying, "Oh, it's going to be so great." They always say that.
When is it coming out? I have no idea.
I'm not sure. I have no idea.
Have they filmed? Are they
I think they're
filmed
filming
it?
it now. I think they're making
Filming
it
it?
now.
Yeah. Wonder what can they possibly do in the movie though? What's the movie going to be about? Or is Luke going to be in the movie or something?
I've heard that, but that's the thing. It's like everyone, you never know until you actually see it, right? Because everyone always has their speculations and
Yeah.
predictions. But I hope so.
Are they
Or actually,
filming it?
maybe I don't want Luke to be in it because they might mess him up even more. Because that's the problem with that Mandalorian show. It still leads to the sequel trilogy. Still connected to it. Story-wise.
But then they have to do CGI Mark Hamill or something, right, for that.
Yeah, well, they get like an actor to play
Right.
like the action parts, and then he does the voice. Like he still voiced himself.
He does?
Yeah.
Okay. But you
Which is
remember
weird because he sounds young. So I guess maybe they do something digital with his voice to make him sound younger or something.
but you remember did you ever see The Irishman with Robert De Niro and stuff?
No.
I think Red Yeah, it was good. I think Red Letter Media talked about it, or or maybe it was. I think it was them, or maybe it was other shows. I don't know. But so he's like old. Robert De Niro's like old man already, right? And then but they had some flashback scenes when he was a young dude. So they filmed him. They filmed him, the old guy, and then they just kind of de-aged him, right, with the technology
Right.
or whatever. They de-aged, they made him look young.
Kind of like a deep fake in a way.
Yeah, but it was really him like doing the move, like acting, doing the movements, but they just like de-aged him
Oh,
or whatever. So he's supposed to be a young guy, but the way he's moving around, like he's I think he beats up a guy or something, and then but the way he's moving on the screen, he looks like an old guy, you know. But he looks like he looks like a young guy, like but his movements are like an old man. So they're like making fun of. I think it was Red Letter Media. They're making fun of him, making fun of it, and so that'd be funny if they did that with Luke Skywalker as like old Mark Hamill, but they like de-age him or something. He still looks like an old guy or something.
well, they supposedly did that with the new Indiana Jones movie too. They de-aged Harrison Ford.
Oh, really?
I never
Maybe
saw it though, but
yeah, I never saw it. Maybe they do the same thing.
yeah.
I mean, they can take an act. They can just take an actor, like maybe what they did with Mandalorian, just take an actor and put his face over the actor or something, right?
Right.
Or they can have him for real and then de-age him or something. I guess similar thing. I guess maybe.
Yeah, that's the thing with Mandalorian. You could tell it's not Mark Hamill, obviously, but they did a pretty good job, I thought. You know,
Yeah.
it didn't look janky or anything to me. A lot of people talk shit about it, but I thought it was fine.
Yeah, it looks pretty real. Looks pretty real. Are the color my video like the colors? Is that how the colors were in the show? It looks kind of muted colors or something. I don't know how to explain it, but
Yeah,
that's how the
I
colors
think it
were.
was just this scene because there were other, you know, episodes where it was like the colors were brighter and whatever.
Oh, really? Yeah.
It's crazy. Gus Fring is the villain too. He actually
Yeah,
does a good job in the show.
yeah, that's so funny too. The Breaking Bad guy. Yeah, so I never watched The Mandalorian, so I don't, but I pretty much know like what happens, but Gus Fring, what's his deal? What's his deal in the show? Or
He's
he's
like
just the bad guy. He's the bad guy or something.
yeah, he's the bad guy, but he's like just not. He's not quite a Sith, but he is almost a Sith. He like a borderline
Oh,
Sith. You know,
oh, really?
he's like knows kind of how to use the Force, if I remember right.
Uh-huh.
And then he has the dark saber. But
Oh, what's a dark saber? Like a
it's like a
lights?
black lightsaber.
Oh, that's cool.
Yeah, this I need to watch it. I haven't watched it since it came out. You know, like
Well, how do you get a dark saber? How do you get that? How do you get that?
it's like I don't remember how he got it. I'd have to watch it
Yeah.
again. But it's like whatever. It's like a Mandalorian weapon, and so like whatever Mandalorian of their clan like wields it is their leader, kind of thing.
Okay, so he's almost a Sith, but he's not quite a Sith or something.
Right, he's like a borderline Sith. Like I can't remember
So,
if he uses the Force or not. I don't think he does.
remember the Acolyte? You never watched the Acolyte, right?
No, but I've heard about it. Yeah.
Yeah, I never watched it, but supposedly the bad guy in that show was like a borderline Sith. Also, was like kind of a Sith, but not really a Sith or something. The bad guy in that show.
Yeah, that
Maybe
show
that's
was so
maybe that's the
awful.
thing. Yeah, that's so dog shit. But maybe that's like a recurring thing they do, like a kind of a Sith, but not really a Sith.
And like so many people are like, I've been in chats like Doomcock or whoever, you know,
Yeah.
and people are like saying Alkalite, like, you know, it's got lesbian space witches or whatever, and I'm like, that could be cool, you know, but they just didn't do it right. They didn't write it correctly. The lesbian space witches actually could work, you know.
Yeah, if it was written right, anything could work, pretty much.
Yeah, I mean, I'm all about equality and shit, you know. It's like if it's
Yeah.
written well, it needs to be written well.
It was so funny too. The lady, the main lesbian, she was like totally like African,
Yeah,
you know, with the dreads and like straight out of Africa, like the way she looked, you know. It's like it's just kind of a weird, you know, like how does that end up? How do you end up in space looking like you're from Africa or something?
yeah,
Kind of weird thing, but
yeah. It's like there's too much Earth in
yeah. I mean,
Star
it's not just
Wars.
being black. You can be black, but it's like all the dreads and all that stuff too. You know, it's like it's too much. It's too much. You know.
Yeah, it'd be like if Lando had like a leather jacket and sunglasses,
Yeah,
and dressed like Easy E or something.
yeah. Like Lando was black, but he didn't look like he was from Detroit or I don't know whatever you call it, from Africa or whatever. Yeah, you got to look like you've been in. You know, it's another world, another universe. Kind of. It can't be. It's too much like yeah, like Earth. What's Earth dependent kind of. It's supposed to be totally separate, right, from what we have.
Right. You can have similarities, but like
Right.
there is one scene in the Last Jedi. Remember Canto Bite,
Yeah.
the
Yeah.
gambling, like the Las Vegas type scene.
Yeah. So
I remember
stupid.
like sitting in there and I was already pissed off of the movie, but then they had like wine glasses, like Earth wine glasses. I'm like, what
Yeah.
the fuck is this Star Wars? You can't come up with like a better design for a wine glass. You have to have actual freaking Earth Las
Do they
Vegas
really?
wine
Do
glasses.
they
Like
have
what the
wine?
fuck?
Do they really have wine glass? Yeah. So
It's
many
just
things like that. It's so stupid. Like
or at the
you
end, the
can't.
broom kid. You have brooms in Star Wars. Like,
Yeah.
there's no brooms in Star Wars. There's droids with brooms built in them.
Yeah, right. Or their the book. There's no books in Star Wars too, right? But they had a
Yeah,
book. They had a book thing or something.
yeah. Book of Boba Fett.
Yeah, book of Boba.
Like there's no books in Star Wars.
Fett.
There totally isn't.
Right,
Even in the prequels where Obi-Wan goes to the library, it's all just like blue glowing things. It's not even
right.
books.
Yeah, yeah. It's not paper and spine, where spines or whatever. Yeah. Uh, they never explained why it was called Book of Boba Fett. Right? I don't think they ever really.
No, they didn't.
It was just a catchy title or something. The Book of Boba Fett. That was so stupid.
Yeah,
Why was it called what? What even happened in that fucking show? Like nothing even happened in that show, right? What even happened? He got out of the
he gets out of
he
the
got out
Sarlacc
of
pit.
it.
Yeah.
That was about it, right? And then he just goes and has misadventures or something.
Well, he goes and becomes part of like a Sand People tribe. I almost said
Uh-huh.
Tuscan Raiders, because they're
Oh yeah.
both. But you're not supposed to say Sand People anymore. But
Well, at the end, he becomes some like mafia don or something, right? Or something, right? I
yeah,
guess.
he pretty much takes over Jabba's palace.
But like, so what, right? Like, so what?
Yeah, like half that show was Mandalorian episodes too. It was
Yeah,
weird. There's whole episodes where like Boba Fett's not even in the episode. It was a strange show.
yeah. That was fucking because they didn't know they had nothing, so they didn't. They just filled it with Mandalorian stuff. They had nothing no story to write about or anything.
Yeah,
Uh,
it sucks because Boba Fett in the original trilogy, he actually was kind of an interesting character, except he dies like a bitch in Return of the Jedi. But
yeah, he was awesome. And then they totally miscast the fat guy as Boba Fett. Like he was old and fat.
oh yeah,
Boba
yeah,
Fett. Like it's in the Star Wars, he's like a skinny dude, right?
yeah. In the
In the
prequels, he was like in shape and shit, and then
well, not even the prequels. In the original, Boba Fett
oh
is like a
yeah, he was
skinny. He's like
skinny. He was really
a
skinny in
skinny
that
dude,
version.
right?
Yeah, yeah,
And then that fucking Polynesian guy's like a big fatso, right? It doesn't look like Boba Fett at all, right?
yeah,
In the, oh,
yeah. Not really.
and he's old. He's fucking old. He's not. He wouldn't be that old. I don't think so in the timeline. That old looking.
There were some moments though in that show that were good, like especially related to Mandalorian
Really?
character.
Okay. Maybe.
When
Yeah.
and then in the final episode, there's like he like trains a Rancor throughout the show. Boba Fett does, and then on the final
Oh.
episode, he like rides a Rancor through the town, like killing stormtroopers and shit. That was kind of cool. But
Oh, really? Oh, cool. Yeah, I never watched it. remember we did our review. Did we do a review?
We
We
reviewed the
reviewed
trailer. We were like, "What the
reviewed
hell
the
is
trailer.
that?" You're
Yeah.
like, "What?" You're like, "What is that spider thing? Like, with the
Yeah.
is that a brain in there?"
Yeah.
I don't even remember
And
what we
that,
said, but it was funny.
but that part had nothing to do with the show either, right? The whole
No,
spider sequence
nope. It was just a
had
passing
nothing.
scene.
It was just like a cool thing. They just put it there for no reason. That's like most of the show is just like stuff for no reason.
Yeah,
Whatever. Most of Disney Star Wars stuff that like looks cool but has no real like doesn't mean anything.
yeah, yeah. I'm done. Like after the Obi-Wan series, I did watch that, and that was the last thing I watched with Disney Star Wars.
Uh,
No,
yeah,
wait. I'm sorry. I watched Mandalorian season 3, which sucked.
which sucked, right?
Yeah, it
Yeah.
was really bad.
Wait, what even happened in season 3? Nothing.
Not much. It
Wait.
was just more like about Bo-Katan, the redhead
Oh
Mandalorian
yeah.
who
Okay.
she doesn't wear a mask because her clan doesn't have to wear a mask
Oh,
or a
that's so
helmet
stupid.
or whatever, and like
Yeah.
she's like pretty much took over the show. And then they had
What
Jack
about?
Black and Lizzo and
Oh
a
yeah,
bunch of
that's so
stuff.
stupid.
And
Yeah,
then
that's
the
so
king and
horrible.
queen. It's like, oh my
That's so
god.
horrible. What about Ahsoka? Did you watch Ahsoka?
No.
Yeah.
Which I
Yeah.
almost wanted to because she was good in Mandalorian. She appears in Mandalorian and she was actually pretty badass, but
Oh, okay. But I heard
the show looked
I
bad.
heard the show wasn't very good anyways.
Yeah.
Ahsoka wasn't good. But I've been out since Last Jedi. I haven't watched anything. I mean, I haven't watched it. Well, let's see. No, I think I saw Solo. Maybe that was the last one. Solo was the last one. But I've been
Oh
out.
yeah.
Yeah, I've been out since Solo. I guess I still follow it. You know, like watch the review stuff. But
Right.
everything is so terrible. You know, everything reviews are so terrible. It's like it's no point watching anything. I'm sure like you like Mandalorian. Some stuff was pretty good. You know, I'm sure it was. I'm sure it is good, but it's just it's not enough. You know, there's no stakes. Like Mandalorian, there's no stakes. You know, there's not like it's not important really. You know, it's like a side story. You know, I
Right.
mean, it's not like the main Star Wars story or whatever.
Yeah.
So for that reason, I'm out.
I wish I would have been out. I honestly wish I would have never watched Mandalorian. And like I swore against it. I like it was out for a year before I watched it. And I remember like John Talks would go on and on about it and other YouTubers. I'd shut them off. I'd be like, I don't want to hear about Mandalorian. I don't care.
Yeah. Do you still have a Disney subscription or whatever? Disney Plus?
I don't. My brother does, but I never watch it.
Oh, you
I
watch your brother's account or something?
I was before, yeah. I never watch it now. I pretty
Oh,
much just
okay.
watch YouTube.
Yeah, me too. Just pretty much YouTube.
My brother he likes Disney Plus because it has all the Simpsons. He loves Simpsons, so
Oh, okay.
they have every like pretty much every episode. I think so. That's
Oh,
mostly
okay.
he watches more of that than anything else.
Oh, he still watches Simpsons like
Yeah,
regularly?
he watches them like almost every day.
Oh, do they still make new ones or no? It's all old stuff.
They still make new ones, but he doesn't. Him and I only watch the first 10 seasons or so. We
Oh,
never
okay.
watch any of the newer ones. We just like the old one. Well, I'll watch them with him every now and then. I love
Oh,
Simpsons
okay.
too, but
Yeah,
he
I
likes
used to
it.
like Simpsons. I used to like Simpsons way back in the day. Um, yeah, and then South Park. I heard they were coming out with a new season pretty soon or something. Maybe this summer. Maybe in the summertime or something.
That's cool.
Or did you
I
hear? Have
miss
you heard
South.
about it?
No, I haven't
Yeah.
watched any South Park since the Paramount specials, but I haven't had Paramount Plus for like a while.
Yeah, I think they're coming out with soon. That's what. Yeah, saw something about it. I don't know which. I don't know which. It's always on different different app or different station or whatever. What do you call it? Channel or streaming app or something.
Yeah,
I don't know which one it's on this time, but it was Paramount and then HBO and then Comedy Central and I don't know.
Paramount only did the specials. They never had all the episodes. The
Yeah,
seasons. Which
I thought
years ago,
yeah.
when I first got Netflix, like years and years ago, I don't even remember how long ago, maybe 10 years ago, maybe more. They
Yeah.
had all the South Parks on there, so I
Yeah.
binge watched the whole entire series because I had watched it here and there over the years, but I finally sat down and watched them all when it was on Netflix, and then they took it off.
Yeah.
I miss
Yeah,
South
it's
Park
that
so much.
yeah, Netflix is always like adding stuff and then they're always taking stuff away too.
Yeah,
Kind of sucks. Yeah. I don't know. I don't know if there's anything I want to watch on Netflix. I'll just sign up for like a month and watch everything, and then so I don't even know if there's anything I want to watch right now. But
yeah, I
oh,
don't watch it very often.
yeah, probably not.
My
Probably.
brother has that account too. I don't even. It's his account, so
Oh, he's got Netflix too. Yeah.
yeah. Because we used to have satellite dish, but when my dad died, we decided to get rid of it because it's expensive,
Oh yeah.
and
Yeah.
so he just has like Netflix and Disney Plus for streaming,
Oh okay.
and then I have YouTube Premium.
Does your brother watch you?
There's a lot of
Does your brother watch YouTube too, or no?
a little bit, not
Not too much.
much.
Oh, okay. Yeah, I pretty much just watch YouTube and and a couple other like I said, Rumble and or Censored or whatever.
Yeah,
Mostly YouTube shit these days. Yeah.
yeah, totally. I miss watching movies like more often. There's just not
I know.
that great of selection on Netflix. Or YouTube has some decent selection of free movies, but I really miss video rental stores like so bad. I used to
Yeah.
go there like every week and just rent like 3, 4 movies, watch them over a weekend. But those days are long gone.
There's not many good. There's not many good new movies these days coming out. Right.
It doesn't seem like it, right? But
Doesn't seem like it. Yeah.
it's like The Irishman. I've heard of that movie. I heard it was good, and I could watch it. It is on Netflix. I've thought about watching it, but it's like I don't want to be disappointed. I guess that's part of my problem too these days with movies. It's like I don't want to invest the time of trying to give a movie a chance, and it just sucks.
Yeah.
It's
Yeah.
a waste of time. But
Well, Netflix. That's like an original Netflix original or something, and then Netflix originals. There is a bunch of great stuff they have on there that I watched that I really like, but I've seen them all already, so I don't know. I don't know what there is that I haven't seen already. That's still there, that's left, but there is a bunch of great original stuff on there. Netflix original movies and series, miniseries type stuff, whatever.
well, yeah,
Um,
Cobra Kai. I did watch all those. Those were good.
oh yeah, yeah, it's Cobra Kai.
If you like the Karate Kid movies, like it's really good. But it's not
Yeah,
everybody's thing. A lot of people don't give a shit. But
yeah,
I
yeah,
liked it. I thought it was good because
yeah. I liked the Irishman was pretty good, I think. And then Did you ever watch Narcos? Narcos series.
I started watching it. But
Okay.
I didn't get that far into it. I don't know. I couldn't really get that into it.
Yeah.
I thought it was okay.
They had a Narcos, like regular Narcos, and then they had Narcos Mexico or something. It was like 4 seasons or whatever it was. But those are pretty good shows. And they had the Haunting series. Did you ever see Haunting of Hill House? Or
No.
that was really good. It's like 10 episodes or something. It's like a haunted house kind of movie, or it's like a series, but it's like a long movie. Like a 10-hour movie or something. But that's really good. And there's Haunting of Hill House, and then the sequel, or it's in the same universe, kind of thing, but separate movie, is a Haunting of Bly Manor, and it's Kevin Flanagan. We talked about him before, right? He did the sequel to The Shining. They had the
Oh yeah,
movie,
yeah.
the sequel to The Shining, whatever that was called.
Yeah, I've heard of that sequel, but I haven't watched it.
Yeah, I saw it was okay, but it wasn't that great, actually, to be honest. But I think he's better in the long form. Like Netflix, it's really long. With the series, it's like 10 episodes, so it's like ends up being like a 10-hour movie kind of thing.
Right. Yeah.
So I think with a regular movie, it's only 2 hours. It's like you can only put so much detail and so much stuff. So I think he's better with the long form stuff. But yeah, Haunting of Hill House, Haunting of Bly Manor is the second one, and then the third one is Midnight Mass. It's about these like Christian vampire people or something.
Whoa.
It's pretty cool. I mean, they're all really good. Yeah, if you have Netflix, like your brother's thing, you could try to watch them.
Yeah,
They're
I have a profile
really
on
good.
there, but I just don't watch it that much. But yeah, I could watch it anytime.
Yeah, they're all really good. They're all not related. You can watch any order. They're not. It's not like this. They're not sequels or anything. But like Midnight Mass is really good. Red Letter Media, they talked about it a couple years ago. They really liked Midnight Mass and stuff. They talked about it on the YouTube.
Cool. I'll
So
have to check it
yeah,
out.
it's really good. It's like this Christian community, like it's on an island or something. And then I watched it, but I kind of forget. But yeah, they're all like vampires. It's really cool, really good thing. But yeah. So but yeah, I've seen most everything on Netflix. So whatever was good. I think I've seen it,
Yeah.
seen it all pretty much.
I gotta step away for a minute. Hold on. Sorry.
Okay, no worries.
Just, like not long.
Okay, no worries.
You will be the first, and you have been the first. And I am so happy to be back in Florida. I am so happy to be back in Orlando. And I cannot thank you because, as Val Deming said, there is so much on the ballot in 2020. Justice is on the ballot in 2020. Economic justice is on the ballot in 2020. Climate justice is on the ballot in 2020. Healthcare justice is on the ballot in 2020. Reproductive justice is on the ballot in 2020. Criminal justice reform is on the ballot in 2020. Climate reform is on the ballot in 2020. Everything is on the ballot in 2020.
Is that the wildest?
What Maury said I was willing to do for you. Let's get back to the reason that we're really here. Without much further ado, I give you the Derek Zoolander Center for Kids Who Can't Read Good.
What is this?
A center for ants? What?
How can we be expected to teach children to learn how to read if they can't even fit inside the building?
Derek, it's just a
I don't want to hear your excuses! The center has to be at least 3 times bigger than this.
He's absolutely right.
Thank you. I have a vision.
And so do I.
You there?
I've never seen that movie.
I think I saw it a long time ago. It's pretty funny. I think I've seen it. Yeah. I think there was 2, right? There's 1 and a second one. I think Zoolander.
I have no idea.
He plays like a male model. I forget what happens. But yeah, he's pretty funny. Ben Stiller. Yeah, Ben Stiller.
Yeah, I like him.
He's pretty awesome.
Will Ferrell too.
Tropic Thunder. Yeah, Will Ferrell. So, there's so many funny people. Funny people in the world.
There's a lot of people.
Do the chickens have large talons?
Sorry, what are you gonna say?
There's a lot of people who think they're funny and aren't as well. You know.
Yeah.
Like Joe Rogan.
Joe Rogan. He's
He's like, not funny
awesome.
at all.
Yeah, he's an awesome podcaster, but he's a terrible stand-up comedian. I watched his specials. I couldn't watch them. Like, I tried watching them, but it just wasn't funny at all.
It's like, to me, like, someone who's a comedian is like naturally funny. I mean, yeah, they can be serious, but he's never funny on his podcast or on his stand-up either.
On his podcast.
He's like
I
always so
think,
serious
like-
on his podcast, which it's fine, but it's like you
I
think he'd
think-
crack a joke every now and then that would make you laugh if he was a true comedian. You know?
Yeah, he's not really like a funny person, even though he's a stand-up comedian. Like I think he gets comedy. Like I think he laughs at other, like when somebody else tells a joke. I think he can tell if it's funny or not fun. Like he can appreciate comedy, but I don't think he's ever been funny himself. Really,
No.
it's kind of weird.
You know
But
who
he's-
else who thinks
yeah.
they're funny, and I don't think they're funny at all, is Bill Burr. Like, that guy never makes me laugh. Every time I see him, he just seems like like not funny at all. And everyone, like, whenever he's on like talk shows, everyone's like, "Oh," you go say some stupid shit. And I'm just
Especially
like, why does
now.
everyone think he's funny?
I think he used to be funny back in the day, but then after Trump and all, like he totally changed or whatever, and after COVID or who knows what, yeah, he's totally sucks now. But I think he used to be funny at one point, and I think he married, his wife is black, I think, and then maybe she influenced him too, because he talked about like he hates white people or something or whatever, and I forget.
Don't we all?
I think it influenced. I think it influenced his comedy or something, maybe. But yeah, I think his early stuff maybe was funny. I think it probably, but not now. Yeah, he's not funny
I
now.
don't think I've ever seen anything of him that made me laugh or like think he was funny. Now,
Yeah.
like someone like Norm Macdonald is hilarious.
Oh yeah, yeah.
Or
He was awesome.
Harlan Williams.
Yeah, Harlan Williams is so funny too.
That guy is fucking hilarious. I was
Yeah,
watching
totally.
him like doing some like diss battle, like
Yeah, I saw that. I saw that.
big fat guy. It was just
Yeah.
so fucking funny.
And he just pulls like naturally funny, or just pulls stuff out of the air. Like he can just
Totally.
just whatever, like on the spot. He
Stick
could-
these random things that like
Yeah.
don't seem like they go together, but he sticks them together and it works. And it's just fucking funny as well.
Yeah, totally. Yeah, I love him, man. He's so good. Yeah, totally. What was it? Yeah. Oh yeah, I sent you the video. The guy was doing the impression, or the guy was doing the character. That was pretty funny too. He was pretending to be like a wigger, like a black. The guy who got out of prison. Did you watch that?
Yeah, the comedian.
Yeah, it was pretty funny too.
Yeah, that was good.
It was good.
I watched a few more of his clips. Like there's one with like a heckler, like some lady heckling him.
Yeah.
And like he's just like I don't know, he's destroyed her.
Yeah. That guy's pretty funny. I don't know, I've never done stand up. Like I always wonder if I could do it, but like I don't know. Like I think like I can be funny at times. Like I'm reasonably funny person, right? I mean, you think so, right?
Yeah.
Like I'm funny, but like if you do like stand up or something, like I don't know, you have to make like a set or something, like like a song list, like a song list, but like a joke list or something.
Right, like a bunch of pre-rehearsed.
Yeah,
jokes.
like a set list.
They all
I don't
do
know.
it, yeah.
I don't know if I could do that. I mean, like, how do you? I don't know how you do that, or you just come up with stuff on the spot, maybe. But that I don't know. I don't know how you do that stand up stuff.
I
Seems
feel
like
weird, like telling the same jokes from town to town to town. You know?
yeah, that
Like,
too.
if I was a comedian, even though I'm not at all, but if I wanted to be one, I'd be like, I'd want to make new jokes for every single stop. But how could you even come up with that many jokes? So I get why they do what they do, but it is kind of like being in a band and have a set list. They play these same songs over and over from town to town.
I guess that's what they do, right? They have the same jokes, and then they just kind of riff on the same jokes every time or something.
Yeah.
But I don't know, because I'll come up with jokes sometimes, but I guess you got to write them down. You got to save them somewhere. I mean, like I don't know. It's hard to like remember jokes and stuff too.
Yeah, you've had some good ones. So, like the literally Hitler.
Yeah, literally,
Was Hitler literally Attila the Hun? Like that's so funny.
or something. Yeah.
That's a good joke. See, like
Yeah.
yeah. See, if you had a set of stuff like that, you could totally do stand up.
Yeah. Totally. Yeah, I tried to make a YouTube video the other day. You told me I should do like talking stuff, right?
Yeah.
Or something, and then I recorded one, but I didn't like my delivery. I think I have to work on it, or something. My like the way I talk is kind of flat, like I don't put a lot of like emotion, like what do you call it? The way I talk is not like some other people, right? So
Like talking like a newscaster, like so many YouTubers, like
right, like
now I watched this
yeah,
today.
yeah, exactly. So I think I have to if I want to do that video, I have to re-record it. But I just did like a basic one. But my joke is like, people are always saying like at the end of the day when they're talking about.
Oh yeah.
So they'll be like, what's the scenario like?
At the end of the day, Grey Jedi have never been proven to be canon.
Right. They'll be like, "Oh, everybody's against me, but everybody thinks I'm wrong, but at the end of the day, I'll be proven right, and they'll be wrong. Right? I'm going to come out on top. At the end of the day, you guys will see I'm right, or that kind of situation, right?
Yeah.
Scenario, and everybody has at the end of the day. So I want to do that, but it'd be like, so I tried to do it, but it didn't really come out very good. But like at the end of the day, or something blah blah, and then, but at the end of the day, uh, the street lights come on, and the sun goes down, and the people come home from work, and the kids come home from school, and everybody eats dinner. They brush their teeth. They get ready. They go to bed and they get ready to do it the next day. That's what happens. Something. That's what happens at the end of the day.
Yeah.
Like totally.
I like where you're going with it. It definitely has potential. At the end of the day,
Yeah.
it definitely.
At the end of the day, the
yeah, it's one of those overused phrases.
Yeah, overused phrases there. But it's like I always say, at the end of the day, the kids come home from school, the adults come home from work, they brush their teeth, they have dinner or something like that. Get ready for bed. At the end of the day, everybody goes to sleep and something.
At the end of the day, the night comes and the day goes away.
Yeah, the stars come out, the moon comes up. So then they're like, that's it. At the end of the day, that's what happens.
Say literally what happens at the end.
literally at the end, what happens, But it'd have to be like some scenarios. First I'm talking about that, but then I segue into at the end of the day. So it looks like I'm gonna keep talking about that subject, but then I just segue into that, which totally doesn't make any sense. Totally unrelated.
Yeah, it definitely has potential.
Yeah, potential. Right? So I gotta work on. I gotta have the delivery too.
Yeah, it's hard to talk to yourself on making a video. I don't know how.
Oh, it's so hard. Yeah, I know it's so hard, man. I can't. I feel like a crazy person, like talking to myself.
Yeah, me too. And it's like, but then there's like a million YouTubers have no problem with it. It's like,
I know. Yeah, how do they do that? Yeah, especially
just, like, not have that filter of like, I could have done this better, or I screwed up on it. They just roll with it. I guess a lot of them.
Yeah.
I'm so nitpicky, dude. If I hear like years ago, I remember Robert Pattinson Batman movie.
Yeah, totally.
Like I did a review of it. I recorded myself like right
Oh,
out of the theater.
did you put that on your channel? Did I see that?
No, I never put it up because I thought it sucked. I thought my review
Oh,
was so lame. I was just like,
oh shoot.
because I don't know. I'm not like a John Talks who could just like flow and
Yeah. Yeah, I know what you mean. But like we could, I mean, I don't know what we talk about. We could review stuff like. I think we're better like you and me back and forth. Like, there's this one channel. Do you watch Film Threat or something? It's the two guys. They go back and forth.
I've heard of them. I
Yeah,
think I
yeah,
have seen them before. Yeah.
yeah. I subscribe to them, and they do movie reviews and just like you and me, they talk back and forth. And the two of them, and they put out videos pretty regularly. And like that's something we could do. Like talk about a movie or this or that.
Yeah, then we don't feel like weirdos talking to ourselves.
Yeah, totally. Yeah, that's the problem with me too. Is like yeah, I got nothing to say really. Like unless we're like once we start talking, then I come up with stuff. But I'm just by myself. I'm just like I don't know what to talk about.
Yeah.
Something. So.
And it's like, do these people who talk to a camera on YouTube, do they practice like just talking to themselves? Like,
yeah, when the camera's off. On? Yeah, are they still like talking like that, like a crazy person or something? No, that's funny. Yeah.
They just like look at themselves in the mirror, talking to themselves.
That's like some schizophrenic stuff or something. Yeah. Yeah, I don't know how people do it. I mean, it's pretty amazing. I wish I could do that really, but.
Yeah, I don't know. So it just takes a certain personality type, I guess.
Yeah.
Like Kurt Cobain, for instance, I couldn't imagine him doing like podcasting. You know what I mean? He was like so chill and like hardly said anything. But then when he was on stage, he like was a badass.
Yeah.
But like he was like kind of quiet and reserved in his interviews.
Yeah. Like he was so cool, but like what if like he grew older and then he became all lame, like he was one of the COVID people or something.
Yeah, he might
wearing
have
the
been,
mask,
yeah.
wearing the mask and stuff like that. That would have been terrible, right?
Yeah. Like Dave Grohl wouldn't let people go in unless they had vaccinations. Like, what if Nirvana did that? That'd be like,
right.
That'd be horrible.
Dave Grohl sucks.
He was like super liberal, but like it was at the time when being a liberal was cool,
Yeah, I don't think he would have been a lame-o like that, but who knows, right? You never know.
He might have just been a Trump hater too, and like this is a Trump hater.
Yeah,
I don't blame people who don't like him, but it's the people who just like hate him. It's like,
oh yeah, like for no, like, yeah, totally. Like if you're gonna, like, I disagree with him you can like disagree with stuff, but just like hate him, like almost for no reason, just hate him because he exists or something.
Just because the news tells him to, I guess. It's because like I did not like Obama or Bush Jr. or Bush Sr. for that matter, but
yeah,
I never hated them.
Yeah, totally. Yeah, like if you're gonna criticize them, like you can criticize legitimate stuff, right? That he does, but don't just like almost for no reason. It's like they say like Orange Man bad or like he can do no good or something like criticize the actual like legitimate stuff, but
yeah, that was part of the problem. It was like they're all focusing on the shit that didn't matter, like the Russia hoax and all that shit. When it's like he was doing shit that was wrong, like Operation Warp Speed.
Yeah, right. But they talk about him like he's a clown or like he's I don't know, like he's the devil or he's just whatever. Just I don't know. It doesn't make sense.
Yeah,
he's a clown or something. Yeah, I used to love Jimmy Kimmel show. I used to love Jimmy Kimmel back in the day.
Yeah.
Man, with Trump, he just became all shitty. He sucks. He sucks now. I hate him. I mean, I don't like him at all now.
I remember him from the Man Show. I don't know if you ever saw that show, but
yeah, totally.
He was actually pretty good at that.
He used to be so funny, but like Trump or broke his brain or whatever. I don't know.
Yeah.
Like a lot of the people, Trump and
So
COVID, probably COVID stuff too. I guess.
It's like, why are people so unstable? It's weird. It's like, why are you letting like somebody get you so bent out of shape that you're like gonna cry on the screen about how bad he is? Like Jimmy Kimmel does.
Yeah, totally. Totally. Yeah, like Trump. Well, Trump has changed like society, a lot. I think, polarized people or whatever.
Yeah.
And then the COVID stuff, polarized a lot of people stuff. So now now we're in this world now. All these polarizing things. I don't know, was life better like 10 years ago or is it better now? I can't tell. I'm not sure.
10 years ago.
Or like
Obama
was
still in office
was
10
life
years
better
ago.
was life better before, or is it just a continuation? Is it I don't know. It's not like we can change anything about it, but
Yeah. I don't know, man. I think life is okay now, but we've been through so much shit with the COVID stuff.
Yeah, the COVID.
And almost like, I don't know, but it's like things have always kind of sucked in a way. But
Yeah, totally.
I think really 9/11 was the big change. I think before that
Yeah,
life
yeah.
was better.
I know. Now I was thinking 9/11 too. Was life better before 9/11? After 9/11? It's hard to say.
Definitely before, but
It was better.
I think so. But like I don't know, things were different then too. I still use payphones and shit.
Yeah, after 9/11, they got all more strict with the airplanes and stuff too. Getting on an airplane and stuff. All the TSA and all that shit.
Yeah.
Yeah, you used to be able to go up to the gate to see your family members off at the gate, right? Say goodbye.
Yeah.
But then now you can't go past the security or whatever.
Yeah, I
Totally
remember one time it was shortly after 9/11. My brother was a minor at the time, and
Yeah.
I had to I wanted to walk him to the gate, and they didn't want to let me. And I was like, "Well, he's a minor. I should be able to walk him to the gate." So I had to get like a special pass and shit.
Oh yeah.
And it was like years ago, like in the early 2000s.
Yeah. Yeah, because I went to Florida. I went to mainland back in 99 from Hawaii. I flew to Orlando. I moved to Orlando for 2 years or something. And I remember my whole family saw me off at the gate, or some family members saw me off at the plane, or the gate or whatever.
Yeah.
And then it was before 9/11. Used to be able to do that. Yeah, it sucks. And now too, like I don't know where you are, but over here at the airport, like if you pick up people, if your car's waiting for like more than a minute, they get all like the security like tells you gotta move, you gotta leave. Like you can't pull your car up and wait for it to pick up somebody.
Yeah,
you gotta.
they
It's
do
only
that here,
loading and unloading or whatever.
Yeah, they have that here too.
They like kick you out.
Yeah,
Yeah.
they're pretty reasonable, but yeah, the person's pretty much got to be there.
Yeah, pretty
They'll
much.
give you like a few minutes, maybe 5 minutes max.
Yeah, but I don't think that was a thing before. I don't. That's probably a post 9/11 thing, I think. Yeah, a lot of bullshit. So, well, we've gone a whole stream. We've had no viewers. I don't think anybody's.
It got up to 4 at a couple.
Oh yeah,
but nobody said
nobody commented. It sucks.
Thanks a lot for not commenting.
Thanks a lot, people.
See if we stream again. All right, we want to stream again. Talk to somebody. Well, that is still fun though, and people.
No, it's still fun.
People might watch it on the replay.
Yeah, no, it's still fun. Yeah, somebody might watch it later. Or something.
I'm sure Bone's still out there.
Bone would probably watch it. Or leave a comment or something. I guess I'll leave it public for a while. I mean, unless they block it or something. Unless YouTube takes it down.
Yeah, hopefully you don't get another warning because of talking about, you know.
Yeah, we talked about some stuff, so hopefully they don't. Hopefully they don't say anything.
I think
They don't
they're
get
more relaxed on it nowadays, though. I've heard lots of YouTubers
Really?
talking more freely about stuff, you know,
Mm,
like as far as that goes. Like
yeah, yeah.
shit. But I remember you got a warning once, and I don't know what the hell we said. But do you remember that?
Yeah, dude. Yeah, all the time they do weird stuff. Just the other day, like a week or two ago, I got a email. I got a YouTube thing. It said they took down one of my old live stream. Like my streams are all like unlisted or privated, maybe unlisted or right or whatever or privated.
Yeah.
They took down a stream. They removed a stream from like 2020 or something like that.
Whoa.
Just a week or two ago, I got an email,
Weird.
and it was an unlisted or privated video, and they removed it because of whatever reason. I don't know. You know, who knows what reason.
Wow.
You know, something that's not even public. They just that's crazy, right?
That's the
so
weird
crazy.
thing. Yeah, if it's unlisted, then it shouldn't affect anything.
Yeah, private or unlisted, but they're like, who
You
knows?
can't
Are
keep
they?
this video to yourself.
Yeah, they're like scanning all the archives or something. I don't know how they do that.
That's weird. That's the
So
AI
weird. Right?
shit.
Yeah, I guess I don't know, but so weird. Right? Like, it was from like I swear, like 20. I could try to. I forget. I gotta look it up, but it was like super old video. I was like, what?
I know that shit like that's happened to that Gematria Effect News guy.
Mm.
He's had him delete videos that were like really old. Give him strikes for it.
It's so stupid. It's such a. I don't know.
Yeah, that's the thing. It's like it'd be cool to invest time and like actual effort into YouTube, but you never know if they're gonna demonetize you. Even say you did get monetized
Right.
and popular, you don't know if they're gonna
Right.
pull the rug out from under you. Like look at what they did to John Talks. You know,
Oh yeah, totally.
450,000 subscribers, and then he just like lost his monetization. He's probably making good money, I would think, with that many
But
subs.
oh wait, just recently, or are you talking about a long time ago?
Like last year or whatever. I think. It was last
Oh,
year.
oh, he did. So maybe you told me.
I told you
Maybe you
about
told
it.
me about that. Yeah, but I don't. But you're not talking about. Okay, you're not talking about the Twitter campaign thing. You're talking about something else. This time, you're talking about more recent. I think you mentioned it to me before, but I forgot about that.
Yeah, it's when he got demonetized. It was probably about a year ago, I think, or maybe last summer.
He didn't get it. He didn't get it back or anything.
No, and now he just posts on John Talks too, which I'm not subscribed to him, but I like search his channel every now and then. Just
Oh,
to
so
see.
he's not making money on YouTube anymore.
I think he is on his new channel, John Talks 2, or his backup channel, because he has like 80,000 subscribers on that one.
Oh, on the other one, and he posts the same kind of videos.
Yeah, almost exactly the same kind of videos.
Oh, okay, but so maybe he's still making money, but not as much or something.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm not subscribed. I'm only subscribed to him. John Talks Life or something.
Oh,
The third was a third channel or something. I don't know.
I forgot
You
about
know
that
that?
one. I was sub to that one. He has another one, John Talks Entertainment, and he released a video like the other day.
Oh, okay.
Last week about the MCU or something, but it's like in the style of videos he's been making, but just
Yeah, I hate his videos. Have they gotten
It was so much
better?
better when he would just talk, and he
I
was good at
know
it.
he was so good, but then now it's like time to leave Earth, right? You know, it's a time to leave Earth or something.
Boom.
He's still doing that same thing, probably.
Yeah, I think so. I haven't looked at his
Oh,
channel in a while, but it wouldn't surprise me.
yeah, I mean, bless his heart, you know,
Bless
but
his heart.
bless his heart. John Talks, if you're listening, bless your heart. Hope your wildest dreams come true. Um, But yeah, he sucks. I mean, he used to be. I mean, yeah, when he talked, he was so good, man, back in the day.
Yeah.
Why did he stop? I don't know. So I'm only on subbed his Talks Life channel, and then he put out a video, and then month ago or something, it's like something like how to make videos, or like
Yeah.
his advice to people who want to do YouTube or something. And then I commented like, I always comment something like, "Why did you abandon your audience?" your live stream. And he never replies my comment. Like, why did you abandon us?
Why'd you leave us all behind, Joe?
Yeah, right.
He really did.
He did, man. Totally, man.
I think
He's the motherfucker. He should have done members only streams if he didn't want to. If he didn't want to stream, or if he didn't want to get the,
Yeah.
just do members only streams or something.
Yeah, totally. Or do a different channel that's just for streaming.
Yeah,
If
yeah.
he was
John.
worried about losing his channel or something.
Yeah, making it John streams or whatever. I don't know. John. Yeah, John
Yeah,
streams.
John streams.
John streams. I don't know. Was it our fault or was it? I don't know what happened, man. Like, fuck.
I don't know.
Was it my fault? I don't know.
Hold on a sec. Sorry.
All right, no worries.
Hello?
Yeah.
That's funny. I was just talking and I didn't realize I was muted. But yeah, I don't think it was your fault. I mean, you gave him a lot of shit, but
Yeah.
I don't know. I think remember when he was like out at dinner or something with his family.
He accused me of stalking him or something.
Yeah, someone like texted him and said exactly what he had for dinner and like said,
Yeah.
"Did you enjoy your meatloaf or whatever it was?" And,
Yeah,
like,
that's when he got all paranoid or
he
something.
thought it was you.
Yeah, I don't even know what he's talking about, but he thought it was me or something. I don't even know. I don't even know what happened.
Yeah, it was around that time when he stopped streaming. It was like
Yeah, it was around that time. Why do you think it's me? Like, why me? Why do you think it was me and not someone else? I don't understand.
yeah.
What did I have to do with? What did I have to do with anything?
And what's weird is the very last stream that I know of that he did on his channel was the members only stream, and I was the only person that showed up.
Yeah.
And I told him that even if you could do that, I don't think you would do that. But I was like, I seriously doubt he would even know how to hack your phone, man. Like, even if you wanted to, I just don't.
Oh yeah, you talked about me. That's funny.
Yeah, but I stuck up for you, man. So.
Oh, so he was telling you he thought it was me or something?
I think so. Yeah, I think so. Or we got around to that part of the conversation. I think he did think it was you, but I told him it.
Well,
I was like, I'm pretty sure there's absolutely no way he would do
that. I don't even know what he's. I mean, I have no clue. I have zero clue what he's even like. Who messaged him on what? Where? Why would he think it's me? It wasn't my idea or whatever. Right?
Well, he said it. He got a text, and he said he thought it was from you.
But not from my number. Right? From some other number.
Yeah. It was. Yeah. Well.
Well, because I had his phone number. That's why or something.
Yeah, he said because he thought it was you because you had his phone number.
But from a different number or something.
I guess I don't really remember. It's so long ago. But.
Yeah, I remember that happened, and then after that he stopped streaming. He's like, "What did you eat for lunch, John?" or something like. Did you enjoy your something? It's like he got all weird with that. I remember that stream.
And then he just flipped to making Biden videos.
Yeah. Him and Nina support him, whatever.
It's like Nina used him as a springboard, and he used his fans as a springboard to make these Biden videos. So he totally did. Why didn't he start a new political channel? That's another thing I don't understand.
Yeah.
Like, I liked when he would review pop culture stuff or talk about movies or whatever, or even politics.
Yeah. I know he was good about that stuff. Such a disappointment, that guy.
Bless his heart.
Such a sellout or something. I don't even know. Okay, hold on a second. Hello?
Hey,
There?
I thought I just watched it again while I was waiting.
Yeah. It's a cool video.
You know, a thing I was remembering while watching it, like just now, you know those black battle droid things that he was like smashing with the Force? Like,
Yeah.
In the show, those things are like unstoppable. They're like just one.
Oh,
Of them.
really?
There's like a whole episode of one of them like chasing him, and Mando can't even take it on at all.
Really?
It's like beating the shit out of him. Yeah, and then, like Luke goes against a whole fleet of a whole squad of them.
Yeah, they look so weak in the thing. Oh, cool. They're pretty cool. I like the design of those. They look pretty cool. Those whatever battle droids or whatever.
Yeah.
They look like Terminators or something.
Yeah, they pretty much are. Yeah.
Yeah, I like the design. Whatever you call.
Well, do you think we should wrap up the show?
Yeah, well, we gone 3 hours. That's pretty long. My
Yeah.
wife's gonna come home in about 20 minutes. I could go till she comes home, or we could just stop now or whatever.
Yeah, might as well just stop now. No one's watching anyway.
Maybe
Well,
one
it was
person.
fun though.
No, yeah, me too. I mean, I had a good time. So let's do it again, man. I mean, let's keep doing it or whatever.
Yeah, just try to coordinate it and like.
Yeah, it
really
doesn't
do it.
matter. Doesn't matter. Nobody watches or whatever. But anyways,
But yeah, like earlier, like this is good for me. Like these days, so you know.
okay.
I used to
I'll try
be
to.
like not be able to start till like 10 p.m. my time, but since I've been like getting up like hella early, like it's just easier earlier in the day.
Yeah, it works for me too. Yeah, same here. Not too late is better. And if so, like if I'm day off like today, I start the afternoon. Works pretty good, I think, for me. So this is the same time around is pretty good.
Cool.
Um, so we could do it, whenever next week or whenever we can,
Yeah, we could try for next Sunday.
try
So,
to do it, once a week or as much as, as long as as long as we can stay awake and
yeah.
not fall asleep.
Yeah,
Whatever.
sorry about that again. I feel bad about
That's
that.
okay. Well, the other day we were gonna stream, and then I got tired. Did you end up getting tired too, or I texted you that I was sleepy, and then I was gonna sleep?
Yeah, honestly, you're like, I'm tired. I'm sleepy, and I was kind of.
Yeah.
I glanced and I was like, me too. I was like,
You
that works.
did okay. You didn't.
Like,
You
that's
didn't.
fine.
You didn't. I think you didn't reply, so I was like, oh, maybe
I
you
think I was
somehow.
kind of dozing off too when I
Yeah.
saw it. Or like, it was,
Like, so it was fine. Yeah,
so it was all right.
it was all good. Yeah, but I'm down. Whenever. It's just I enjoy this. I'll probably. I mean, so right now I'm on my phone, but it sounds okay, right, or whatever.
Yeah,
You
yeah,
said.
sounds fun.
Okay, it just sucks because I can't like share my screen or anything. I can't like play videos, but I'll probably get a new computer one of these days. But I don't know. I'm not sure if I should save money or if I should just spend money or if I should save money. I don't know. But we can do this again. I mean, even just like this is fine too, right? With how it is today.
Yeah.
I mean, no problem, right? So, yeah, whenever, man. And then keep making videos. If you can, I'll keep making videos and.
Yeah, I'll try to think of something.
And then
Actually,
sky's the limit.
next time I'll have to show you a video. Like since we're wrapping up, I won't show it now. But there's a video I started working on like maybe a year ago, and I never finished it. But it's about one-eyed symbolism in the music industry.
Oh, okay.
It's like a kind of a compilation of like different celebrities doing like one-eyed like Illuminati symbolism. But
Are you talking over it, or what do you mean?
no, it's just a video of example. It's rough, but it's
Oh,
long.
okay.
And by the time it's done, it's going to be really long. But I stopped working on it because it was a lot of work. But,
Are you planning to talk over it, or not?
no, just text.
Oh, text. Okay.
Yeah, just text, kind of explaining the video.
Oh, but you write out the text what to say. I mean,
right.
Oh, that's cool.
But,
So, like, how many pages is that of text or what?
Well, pretty much what I'm doing is basing it off of an article.
Oh, okay.
So I'm just taking it piece by piece. So the article itself is probably like maybe a couple pages if it was printed out.
Okay.
But it's like I don't want to just straight up copy the article, So
Yeah.
like I haven't worked on it in a long time, but I do want to finish it eventually. Just because it's something different and something that I think is interesting, It's not a music video.
Yeah, I understand. I want to do something like that too, like something different, not a music video, and then I mean, it's okay if it has music in it, but I want to do something more complex, or whatever. But so far, I don't really have any ideas.
Well, the thing about music videos too is like, even if we ever got monetized, has that warning on it, like no effect on your channel until you become monetized. And so I'm like, what else can I make? I guess informative videos or just stuff that's interesting. But I don't know. I
Oh,
like
yeah,
making the music videos though; they're fun.
because it's copyright material, right, or something.
Right?
Yeah.
Exactly.
Yeah, I know. Like, I guess YouTube is mostly for talking, right? Like, we watch videos where people talk about stuff, right? Or just like talking.
Just
It's
talking
not
about
really.
random shit.
It's not really like a music thing, right? I mean, you can listen to music on it, but it's not really for music, I guess, at YouTube. I mean, not really.
Yeah.
I don't.
Well, it's just all it's the copyrights. You
Yeah.
know, it's like so many videos. Most of the videos, like it'll say like this user allows this music to be played on YouTube or whatever.
Mm-hmm.
But then you can't ever make money off of it. And if you ever did get monetized, they might make you hide them all or delete them all.
Yeah, yeah. What happens? Yeah, I've seen that. They said unless you get so if you get monetized, then what? Do you get a strike on your channel or something?
Yeah.
Or what happens then? Yeah, they make you take them all down, or what happens then? I don't know.
I think it should be. They shouldn't. That's the thing. They don't tell you, right? Because
They don't
I
tell
don't
you.
care if the bands or whoever gets the money from the video. I think that's cool. Actually, I'm using their music, so it's
Oh,
fine.
they would get the money. Yeah, I have no idea. Yeah, yeah, I know what you're saying. I know what you're saying.
Because I
But
wouldn't want you to be offended.
I don't want to be offended. You know what I'm saying? I know what you're saying.
So funny.
So funny. All right, well, thanks for hanging out, man.
Yeah, same to you. Thanks for streaming, and
Yeah.
thanks to our huge audience.
Thanks to all those people out in YouTube land watching
Be sure to
right
like,
now.
share, and subscribe.
Yeah,
Hit the notification bell.
hit all those buttons, and
Be sure to
dude, I
patronize our
want to.
sponsor.
Oh yeah, we got to get a sponsor. Spoon will be one sponsor.
Yeah.
It's brought to you by Spoon, and then all the things you can do with a spoon or something. And then another one would be like Chair, like brought to you by Chair, like all the things you can do with a chair or something.
Yeah, just everyday household objects.
Make a whole like 1 or 2 minute video that we just play. That we like make it real like
Chair,
professional.
brown chair.
Yeah. Brought to you by whatever. I don't know.
You can trust chair because it's named after the object.
Yeah. Something stupid, but we have to like produce. It have to be like a produced thing, with text and all, like like a video. We just play it, not like live, but we like play it during the live thing.
Yeah, remember I made that
Pre-produced thing.
Amazon Tio Choco video?
Yeah,
You
something
thought it
like
was
that.
you didn't want to play it because you were worried about inciting violence. Because I clipped him delivering the package and then like Amazon drivers attacking the.
The lady, yeah.
It's actually pretty funny, but I don't blame you for not wanting to play it. I don't want to get in trouble.
Yeah. No, it's good. I just have to like probably edit it down a little bit or something. Because
anything like that, like just a fake commercial.
Yeah, brought to you by Amazon, and then shows the lady punching out the other lady. That'd be so funny. Totally. But
maybe I'll post it on my channel. That'd like throw all my fans for a loop, all 133 of them.
Oh yeah, do that.
If I post it on there, they'd be like, "What?"
Or make it into a short thing too, maybe. Short.
I'm kind of worried though. Like, I mean, you did make a good point. Like, what if they say you're inciting violence or
the violence thing, or glorifying?
I don't know how to blur it out. I have no idea.
I think it'd be glorifying violence, maybe glorifying.
Yeah.
Yeah, some I watched people's channels. They say they always gotta blur stuff or freeze the frame, because YouTube will fuck with them if they show the video or something. Some violent thing,
Yeah.
It's funny.
Which is stupid because, well, I know
There's a clip. You You got the clip off of YouTube, right? The clip
Yeah.
came from YouTube, but you're not allowed to repost it or something.
And plus, they have that option when you post a video that it's for 18 and older, not for kids thing.
Yeah, right.
So
Totally.
you would think it'd be fine if it's like if someone's 18, an adult, they could watch R-rated movies. So why can't they watch like a violent clip?
Yeah, totally.
And within reason.
Yeah, yeah.
You don't want just some gory shit.
Totally. But yeah, also maybe we should make like an intro and outro video that we could play like for our streams,
Yeah,
Some
that'd be cool.
kind of intro and outro thing. I wanna call our live stream like best was it best stream ever or something?
Best stream ever.
Like if you could like record a song like you on guitar, distorted guitar singing like this is the best stream ever or something, like best stream.
Kind of like Wayne's World intro.
Yeah, just something like real cheesy, with like a little intro video, like we could play at the beginning and then an outro thing or something.
Yeah, that'd be cool.
Be more like professional, kind of.
Totally.
We're all about professionalism over here, So.
What's so funny is like, for the longest time, I know we haven't streamed for a long time, but it seemed like even when we stopped streaming, like hardly anyone would watch anyway. But every now and then you get like 7, 8 people.
Yeah, totally.
I guess you just gotta hit the timing just right or something for people to watch.
Yeah, it was so weird. Remember, we had like people showing up from Japan and stuff. It was like,
yeah.
Why did that happen? Why did that happen? We were playing those walking videos or something maybe. But how would they see the video? I mean, how does it?
I guess maybe.
Yeah, I don't know how it works.
The video or something. I don't know.
Huh? Yeah.
Maybe it detects the video in the stream and then recommends the stream to
people. Yeah.
I don't know.
Maybe. I wish I knew like how the algorithm, all that stuff works, like how you can manipulate it or something.
Yeah, and there's like so many videos about how to, game the algorithm, but like I don't get it, dude. I don't know.
Yeah, I try
really
watching.
Want to game the algorithm either. I just want to make shit.
I know.
Watch it.
Yeah, me too. I try watching those videos. Try watch them, but I just get bored. I mean, I can't. Yeah, like you said, I don't want to really game the thing, game the system. But it seems to
work. Making shorts, which that's more just because I know how to do them. They're kind of fun.
Yeah.
And it does help get views and shit, but it's not like I mean, I could make my shorts way better, but I just like short quote videos. I don't know. It's like pretty much all the quote videos I do is just stuff like advice I would give myself. Like I appreciate it. I'd watch or read those quotes anyway. So.
Yeah, I mean, you're doing good with that stuff, so you know what you're doing. You know what you're doing with that stuff.
I'm doing okay. I mean, I could make them better, but I like just busting one out in like 20 minutes,
Yeah, but I mean, you get pretty good views usually, so.
Yeah, most of them. Yeah.
I've been making all my.
It's kind of crushing though when you get like 2 videos in a row with 3,000 views, and then your next one with like 48 views. It's like, what the fuck? Like, why did those ones get pushed out?
It's weird. Yeah. It's totally weird. I've been making all my videos portrait lately, right? So those are basically shorts that I've just long form shorts, right? Basically.
Yeah.
The portrait thing. So I could probably turn some of those into shorts if I wanted to, but I don't know. I just don't really like the shorts. I don't like how they're kind of separated from the regular YouTube video. Like I think it was their response to like TikTok kind of thing, right?
Yeah, totally.
Or the Facebook, whatever Reels or what, I don't know what they have. So I don't like how they're kind of separated, like it's its own. It's like a separate ecosystem of shorts.
Right.
And
yeah, I get what you're saying.
I kind of don't like that, But
yeah, it sucks. Why are shorts like so pushed, and then regular videos that take you like a month to make like get hardly any views.
I know.
I like shorts too, though. I watch not a ton
Yeah,
of
I'll
them,
watch.
but I watch
Yeah, I'll watch
a
shorts.
good amount. Which I like them, but
Yeah.
I get what you're saying though. It's like it should be more balanced, where they push out real videos.
Yeah. It's weird. So I don't know. Whatever.
Whatever.
I'm just glad I have a regular job and my income doesn't depend on YouTube. So it's good.
Yeah, totally.
And you too. You too. So.
Well, yeah, we've given YouTube tons of free content, and this is how they treat us. We're helping keeping like an extra person or two engaged for like a few minutes.
How do they store all the videos on like their servers, or like how do they just have unlimited space, Google or somewhere, wherever?
They probably
How
have
do they
some big
store all this
server.
stuff? Server farms or something? You know what I mean? Are you there? Did I lose you?
I'm here. Sorry.
Okay.
I did.
You know what I mean? Like we uploaded this live stream tonight, right now, and then this is going to be stored on there somewhere at YouTube.
Yeah, they probably have big giant warehouses full of servers and shit and hard drives.
It's pretty crazy, right? I mean, it must be nuts, all the storage capacity.
Yeah.
And it's like pretty much unlimited, right? I mean, there's no limit on YouTube, really, right? Of stuff.
Right.
It's kind of amazing, right? Pretty amazing.
Yeah, YouTube, with all its faults, overall is it is amazing and it's pretty cool. And for the most
Yeah.
part, they let people get away with saying a lot of stuff. So
Yeah. I mean, it's pretty much the only thing I watch these days. Like I don't watch TV. I stopped watching TV a long time ago. So I think like me, and probably other people, they get most of their stuff through YouTube, right? Most of their information or whatever, right? Or their entertainment or whatever.
yeah, totally.
So like I don't watch regular TV. I kind of wish I would still watch TV. Sometimes I just want to turn it on and just kind of zone out or something, But
yeah.
But TV sucks too. So.
Yeah.
But that's the way the world is always changing. So before it was always TV and people always watch TV, right? And now I think it's shifted to YouTube pretty much, or more internet stuff, right? Internet streaming and all this stuff.
Well, yeah, YouTube is the #1 video platform in the world, like for streams and everything.
Yeah, they're kicking ass. Yeah. So I think it's kind of taken over what TV used to be. Is now become YouTube pretty much, more or less.
Well, the
And
cool
there's
thing about
other
YouTube is the
sites.
interactive factor too. Like
Yeah.
live streams or leaving comments where you can speak your mind too. Like that's
Yeah. You
can't really do that on a TV show and be like, this show sucks.
Yeah, totally. You can't leave comments. But like I watch a lot of like news, on the YouTube, like local news, like channels from all around the US and different local news things.
That's cool.
Yeah, I mean, or national news and stuff. You can get most of it on YouTube, whatever. That would be usually get it on the TV, but you can get it on YouTube, so.
Yeah.
So it's pretty good, yeah. But yeah, I kind of miss TV sometimes. Like I used to watch like those reality shows or something. I haven't watched like a long time those kind of shows.
Well, like Survivor or something.
Like it was like Vanderpump Rules was one. Did you ever know that Vanderpump Rules?
I never heard of it. No.
It's like all these young people working at a restaurant in Beverly Hills or something. They're in their lives, And then another one was forget the name, but they all worked on like super yachts. They take care of the customers, and it's like all everything that happens on the yachts. Super rich people.
Wow, I never even heard of that. Wow.
Yeah, I forget what the name of it was. I really liked it. It was before COVID. I was watching it a lot, but after COVID, everything shut down, right? Pretty much.
Yeah.
And then now it might be on again. It might have come on again. I don't know, but I stopped watching it. I forget what it's called.
Yeah, I never got into reality shows, but I mean, I can
Yeah,
see the
yeah.
appeal. Like my brother used to watch this show called Mystery Diners
Hmm.
on the Food Network, where they like set up like usually the owner would like think they're getting robbed by one of their employees, so they would
Right,
hire this company to like set up surveillance cameras all over the restaurant to catch
right,
the perpetrators.
right,
So that was kind of cool. But that was I mean that was years ago. I mean,
yeah,
I never really got into reality stuff. Not saying I wouldn't like it. It's just I don't know. Never really got into
yeah,
it.
yeah. And now they have like live streamers, like the IRL people that go out. Like we talk about, go out and in the real world, walk around and stuff. They have people that do that with the live stream, like on YouTube and Kick and Twitch and stuff.
Yeah.
And that's almost like a reality show kind of thing, but it's on the internet where they're like just their daily life kind of thing. It's kind of funny. It's
See,
almost
like that's like something I could see myself doing if I didn't have to like hold a camera walking around. Like
yeah,
I mean, I could that would be something actually easier than just talking to yourself to a camera. You could be like
yeah,
walking around out and about and be like, oh, look at this or whatever. Like
yeah, totally. Yeah, those people they gotta carry like a selfie stick around. But
yeah,
if you just had
yeah,
like a pin, like a camera, like a pin on your shirt, it was just a camera or something.
yeah, like
Just walk.
James O'Keefe, like Project Veritas type thing.
Yeah,
Hidden camera. You just
yeah,
walk
yeah,
around and talk. That'd be cool.
yeah.
But
It'd be kind
I
of
don't
cool.
even know how to get one of those.
Yeah, it'd be kind of cool. Yeah, the bummer part is like walking around with a selfie stick. Everybody knows you're recording and shit too. So
There's other people who do like dash cam videos too. They like talk to the
oh yeah,
camera in their car, like
right.
which I don't think I could talk to the camera necessarily, but I could like film the traffic and talk about how shitty it is.
Yeah,
I could totally see doing something like that, but I don't know.
yeah, totally. You know,
Yeah,
what what is
it's hard
it?
to know what to do with YouTube because it's like
I know.
there's so much potential with it, but you and I are kind of like the way we are, where we're not really like want to plaster our face on everything and say,
Yeah, exactly. I thought about like doing like a driving around and filming the driving around, but I don't want to put myself out there, whatever,
yeah,
and my face and my where I live and stuff like that.
yeah,
So
totally.
other people have no problem, no problem with it, I guess. But yeah, I think it's but I think it's better to be more private. It's probably better.
I think so too. Even though it'd be
Yeah,
cool to like, I don't know. Yeah. See, I think of someone like that Jeremy Johns guy,
yeah,
who's like, he puts his face out there. He's been on YouTube for like, ever.
yeah,
And like I think since they started, like, I think he started like 2007 or 8 or something.
yeah.
And, but like when I ran into him at the mall, I was like, holy shit, like how many people does this happen to? Or, like does he just walk around all the time? People just approach him all the time? Because I felt
Yeah,
kind of weird, it's like
totally.
I mean I know it's him, but do I really want to go up and like make him feel uncomfortable? Like hey, I'm
Yeah,
a big fan, but he was really cool. But he still,
yeah,
it's like if the roles were reversed, would I like that? If someone came up to me, like
yeah, totally.
I don't think so, because like that's the thing. When I was in a band, like we played some pretty big shows, and people would come up to me afterwards and be like, "Man, you were the best band ever today, and you were so good." And I'd just be like, yeah, "That's great." I don't really want to talk to you.
Yeah,
Not being a snob or anything. It's just like I don't like being praised like that. Like
right.
I don't know. It makes me feel uncomfortable. I don't
You-
know.
you-
I was just not
Yeah,
someone who. It's like I always wanted to be a rock star, but it was like somebody who would not probably want to be a celebrity. I probably like hate it. Like
yeah,
why did I
totally.
do this?
Like it used to be like actors musicians, movie stars, rock stars, those people would come up to them, and now it's like YouTube people, YouTubers, or the celebrities or something, right? Not so much. People don't care so much about movies. I mean, a little bit, but not so much, right? These days,
Yeah. Now it's all about influencers.
it's all YouTubers and TikTok and TikTokers and whatever. I don't know, but it's kind of funny. Totally different.
Like,
But,
I don't think I ever told you the story, but I know we got to wrap it up. But
yeah. Cool.
just real quick.
Yeah, sure.
When I was like, I think I was like 12 or something. I was visiting my aunt and uncle in Fremont, California, and we're driving down the street, and there's a purple like convertible in front of us, and the license plate said Hammer Time.
Right.
And it was MC Hammer driving around his car, and so we followed him all over town.
Where in LA?
It was in Fremont, California. So it's like kind of like just south of San Francisco.
Oh, wow.
But anyway, we were like following around, like follow him. Telling our aunt to follow him. And so anyway, he like drives around all these different turns and twists, and it's like almost like he was trying to lose us. My aunt wouldn't like stop following him. And so anyway, he eventually pulled into like this little convenience store, and there were cops waiting. And like he gets out of the car and he goes up to the cops. He's like, "Thanks for being here. I thought I was being followed." And anyway, he did give us his autograph and shit though, because we were just kids, It was like me, my cousin, and my sister, and my aunt and uncle. But it's like I didn't think about it at the time, but like getting older, it's like, would I really want to be in that kind of be famous like that, being followed around and have to deal with random weirdos all the time?
I know, and you don't know the people's intention. Like, there might be good intentions, there might be bad intent. You don't know, right? So, what their intentions are, and good or bad. So,
totally.
Yeah, it could go either way. 50-50. So,
it's like, and really, what is the reward for being famous? It's like there's not really. It's more. It seems like a prison in a way. You can't go out as much. Can't. I don't know.
Right.
It just doesn't seem like it'd be that great.
Yeah. Well, didn't Kurt Cobain say he never wanted to be famous or something? I don't know if I believe him, but didn't he always say that?
I think he said both. I remember him saying like he wanted Nevermind to be like commercial and like kind of move into the pop world. Mm-hmm. But then I think when he actually realized like what he had to deal with, he didn't like it as much. I remember hearing an interview with Chris Novoselic where he said he'd like go back and forth on it, like say he wanted to be famous and like didn't want to be famous. But I get it though. I mean, I don't think being famous is all it's cracked up to be. Doesn't seem
yeah. I kind of know what it's like because when I was a kid, so I grew up in Hawaii. But when I was a kid, I was like a model. I did modeling stuff like commercials and shit.
Oh, really?
Over here? Yeah.
You never told me that. That's crazy.
Okay. Yeah. So I did I was on some commercials like in Hawaii and some national stuff, but also some local stuff, and then some stuff for Japan, like some print ads, and then also like commercials and this and that. I was trying to be. I auditioned for a couple movies. Like I tried to be an actor. Like you remember the Dick Tracy movie?
Yes.
I auditioned for that one, but I didn't get the part. I didn't get the part. But
really?
I didn't get the part obviously, but I auditioned for
insane.
it. Yeah.
You never told me that, dude. That's crazy.
Okay, yeah. So I was like, from when I was like 5, or was it 5, 6, 7, 5? I don't remember when I started, but until I was around 10, 11, 12 is kind of when it stopped. But for those years, I kind of did that. So like I'd make some money, and stuff like that. And
so were you living in Hawaii at the time, or?
Yeah. I live in Hawaii.
Wow.
Live here, but it's small. It's an island and whatever. So I would be on some local stuff, like on a commercial or something, and then people would see me, and so I was like a little bit like local famous. Some like when I went to school, like some kids would see me on the commercial or something, and then they kind of knew me, right? I was kind of like locally famous a little bit.
That's nuts. Wow.
So I kind of have like I kind of know what it's like a little bit. So like when I went to like a new school, or if I was at the school and some new students came that weren't there, they kind of know me from before, from being on the TV or something, you know. So like
Yeah.
it was kind of like a double-edged sword. So like it was kind of cool in a way because you get more like attention.
Yeah.
And then on the other hand, it was kind of like a little weird, you know. It was kind of like a little awkward stuff too.
I would think you'd
I
get kids who are like jealous of you and shit too.
probably, yeah. So it was kind of good and bad. And then also being out, putting yourself out there, you know, they might think maybe on the commercial, maybe I looked kind of dorky or nerdy or who knows, right? I mean, maybe I look kind of goofy or, you know, I don't know. Who knows, right?
Or you just look like a normal kid, but you know, other kids always find
Yeah,
something to pick at you.
yeah, something, right? Um, so it was good and bad, but I was like a little mildly like, you know, locally famous a little bit, you know, for like a little time, for
Yeah.
not, you know, a little, what do you call it? Point in time. What do you call it? What's the
Like
word?
just it's just for a short period, right?
Yeah, for a little while. Like when
Maybe a few years or something.
yeah, like, you know, when a commercial would come out, then a lot of people would see me on the commercial because, you know, back then it was all TV. There was no internet, and it was all TV and stuff, you know. So,
like commercials for what?
um, I did one for like a local restaurant thing, and I forget. I did also print ads, like stuff that were like in catalogs or in magazines. Some stuff for Japan that was only seen in Japan, maybe. Well, that was only, and then some stuff for Hawaii that was local. Um, like a shirt company, uh, restaurant. Um, for Japan, I did like Nikon, you know, Nikon, the camera thing. Nikon did something for them, and so I did various things. But
So
like,
why'd you stop? Did you just not like it anymore? Or?
hold on. Well, so I became 10, 11, 12. I went from being like a kid to being like a teenager or a preteen. Hold on. Hold on a second.
Yeah, sure.
Okay, there.
Yeah.
Yeah, so I went from being like a kid to like a preteen or teenager, and then I started to like look different, and I wasn't like as cute. You know, like when you get teenager, then you change, your body changes or whatever.
Well, yeah, it's
So
like child stars, you know.
right,
That's
so I
why
was
they're
like a
child
cute,
stars.
exactly. So I was like a cute kid, but then I changed it to like a not so cute like teenager or something, and then there was not really much of a. They told me it wasn't much of an a need for teenagers. It was mostly like kids or like adults, but but not so much in the middle range. You know, there wasn't a need for those kind of actors or whatever.
Wow, that's great.
So then I kind of just stopped. They kind of just stopped calling me. Like they didn't need me. They didn't like me anymore or something.
That sucks.
Then I stopped, and I tried getting back into it later, like a couple times, but nothing ever really happened. So I just gave up, whatever. But yeah. But when I was a kid, I was like a kind of cute kid or whatever, you know. So
Crazy.
yeah, funny. Yeah.
Yeah, that's
Yeah.
crazy. They were like auditioning for Dick Tracy in Hawaii, or maybe it was all over the country.
It was all over the country, yeah, all over the country. But I read for that, and I read for I had like you'd have to go to auditions or you audition for stuff. So I went to like a lot of auditions. You know, you don't get everything you go for it, so you try for a lot of stuff. So like the company will send you to places. You have an agent or whatever. They send you to auditions and stuff. So you only maybe get a few of the things you try out for, but so I think I'd probably audition for some other movies too. I can't remember what it was, but Yeah, but funny, yeah.
That's nuts. What if you would have got that part and you'd be? It
I
would have
know.
been like a huge star. Well,
Would have been
not that
crazy.
a
Yeah.
kid, not that
Yeah,
actor became a huge star, but still, you would have been kind of like.
I know. It would have been crazy. So I tried to become like an actor, but it never really happened. You know, it was mostly just like model, which is like not not talking or whatever. But I tried to do the actor thing, but not not so much. It was on some commercials, but just like not mostly not. Maybe I spoke on a couple things, but yeah, not so much, but
Wow.
not too much. But yeah, funny.
Funny
Yeah. I think I
story.
had a couple. I think I had a couple lines like maybe in the commercial or something. I had a couple speaking lines maybe, but yeah, funny. Yeah, it's so funny.
Yeah. Wow.
So went from a cute kid to an ugly adult or something. Yeah. Anyways. All right. Well.
We've almost been streaming for 4 hours. That's amazing.
Yeah. Crazy.
And nobody showed up. Nobody.
Nobody. It says 3 people, but I don't know. I don't know if that's anybody.
Well, you said like you had it on your TV, your phone.
Yeah,
I have
it's
it
on
on
my
my phone,
TV.
so that's 3.
Yeah, I know. That's probably everything. So
Well,
that's
they're all
okay.
fired. Our fans are fired.
Yeah.
We need new fans. We should try to stream on my channel
Yeah.
one day, but what I'd like to do if we stream on my channel would be like kind of like Citizen Radio, but talk between songs or something,
Well, like what I was saying.
Yeah,
right?
exactly. And like you could help me build a playlist of songs you want me to play or something.
Oh yeah, yeah, totally.
So that way we don't have to play the videos and risk getting pulled so much,
Mm-hmm.
I just play like a background video or something.
Oh yeah, sure,
You
totally.
can even read news articles or something. I don't know. I've thought about it, like how to do it, how to turn it into actual radio type show. But I'm afraid we'd probably like listen to a song and then like talk for like 3 hours and then play maybe kind of like what we did tonight, like play your video. We were gonna play like a few, but we played yours. Like
We gotta have a way where we can play the video, have it playing to the people, and then we can like mute it on our end, and we can just talk while the video's playing.
Right.
And then when it comes back, then we talk a little bit on there, and then play a video or something like that.
Yeah. Well, maybe we could try to figure it out.
I don't know how we do that, but we'll figure it out.
Well, I guess we should close it down so you can get to your family and shit. So
get to whatever. All right. Well, good talk, man.
Thank you, man. Thank you for streaming.
4 hours, dude. That's crazy. That's so long. Oh shit. Yeah, it was fun, man. I don't care. Nobody watches. It's still fun. I'll try to leave it up for a while. I might unlist it at some point, but I'll try to leave it up for a while.
You could just unlist it, and then anyone who gets notified can still watch it.
Yeah.
Get many views, but
I'll leave it up for a while, see if anybody watches it. Probably. I mean, I doubt anybody will, but
well, shout out to Bone. If you've watched this whole 4 hours and you made it through, hail Bone.
Yeah, who's gonna watch 4 hours of an old live stream?
What if it was like Cold-Blooded Critic or something said like, "What's up, guys?" And
I know. What happened? Where'd everybody go?
Hedy Lamar.
I know. Everybody just like abandoned me. All the people used to come to my channel. They just stopped coming. Dude, I used to have like 80 or over 80 subscribers. Now I have 79, like less than 80. Sucks.
Yeah, what's up with that?
Yeah, people unsubscribe or something. But it's okay. Doesn't matter.
I wonder if they just don't know who you are because you changed your name so many times.
Oh,
like, who's
probably.
Deniable plausibility. How did I subscribe to them?
Yeah, that's true.
Everyone knew you as your name back in the day, and then you changed to Shadow Band Ma'am and DJ dances with dogs in Montana and shit.
Yeah.
All your funny names you come up with. Robo.
Yeah. It's okay. Whatever. Try not to.
It's all good. It's
it's for fun. So, all right, dude. Well, I guess I'll shut it down. put it down there.
All right, man. Well,
Okay, so keep
catch you
in touch.
next time, I guess. Yeah.
Yeah, keep in touch and keep making videos.
Cool, man. Same to you.
Well,
All right, man.
oh,
Take
shit.
care.
Oh, hey, my wife says hi. Yeah.
Oh, tell her I said hello.
Okay. All right. All right. Take care, bro.
You
Later.
too.
Okay.
Goodbye.
Good night. Okay. Bye bye.